That's
So
right.
that also takes Demetrius down.
Okay. Good morning. It is the 24th of November. It is 8:30 a.m. and we are playing some Dungeons and Dragons. I can't do that William Shatner voice no more. Sorry, because that is very annoying to me. Anyways, we are in session 112 of Odyssey the Dragonlords, titled "From the Ashes." We're in a tizzy. We have some sus people going on, new people coming in, but let's find out what happened with Arcadia.
Good morning, everybody. Streaming live from Seattle, Washington. We're at 6:32 in the morning, and there is some retconning that's happening that happened in our basically our final round due to some miscalculations. So, if for those of you who have already watched the stream, there's going to be a few changes at the end. But we begin the session, and if you remember that. Gravik has brought us all to the Colossus, and we know that he has now sided with Sidon, and one of Sidon's demands was to lure us all to the Colossus. So we are back there. We were fighting Helena. She soundly beat us, and we have prepared ourselves again, and we are going back into a battle with her. So we have all arrived at the Colossus. Corbin runs forward, and Gravik flies into the air. And he stops us, because at this point we don't know that he has betrayed us. He stops us and tells us that fighting is pointless, that Helena is more powerful than we are. He confesses he has sworn an oath of servitude to Sidon in order to try to avoid war. His mind changed because he thinks if we kill Sidon, perhaps another timeline will emerge like it did when we killed Lutheria. Either that or the world will be destroyed. He sees the five gods as petulant beings that have abused their power and stolen it. And the Oath of Peace states that they will have to give their powers back when it expires. He tells us to join Sidon and become the new five gods, and that he can't let us kill Helena, that either we join them, become the new five gods and rule in their stead, or we're his enemy. To which Demetrius responds, "What matters here is, Gravik, you have betrayed us, and for that you will die." And so the battle begins. We see Arcadia's expression change because you know how she feels about being deceived. She takes special aim at Gravik, dealing massive damage. And Helena looks over at Gravik, says, "I'll handle the bitch." To which Corbin responds, "Look out, Demetrius, I think she's talking about you." But Helena starts attacking Arcadia. During the battle, we again see Helena employ various weapons. She has an aura that wounds those in her vicinity or if they melee attack her. She has a whip that deals damage and can incapacitate people. She can blast people from a distance. She charms people with a force that deals massive psychic damage, and she regenerates. And she has a deep hatred of dragons. And during the battle, we see that Nephili only cheers Nico on. Arcadia takes Gravik down, and when she does, Aziz lets out a very loud, piercing screech. He grabs his heart. And when Demetrius goes down in the battle, Estrella grabs her chest and lets out a poor little baby screech. Aziz is confused, but he feeds Gravik a healing potion. And at one point, Gravik casts control water to create a 20-foot tidal wave, and we wonder if he was the cause of the tidal waves that flooded Mitros. Gravik, when attacking the party, is not laughing. He's very somber. And when he explains to Aziz why he has sided with Sidon, Aziz responds with tears in his eyes, "You're going down a path I can't follow." Gravik says, "I understand that, Aziz." Arcadia shoots Gravik, taking him down again, and Aziz belts out a roar. Demetrius goes to double tap Gravik, but instead stands over him with his axe ready. Aziz confronts him, saying if Gravik dies, Aziz will die, and he threatens to attack Demetrius if Demetrius attacks Gravik. Demetrius tells him if he helps us in battle, he will not strike Gravik down unless he turns on us again. So Aziz softens a little, and the standoff ends. But then Aziz feeds Gravik another healing potion. Gravik looks up at him and relinquishes Aziz from his oath. And remember, they took the oath of the Dragonlords, tying them together in terms of living and dying. Like if one dies, the other dies. So Gravik relinquishes Aziz from his oath. He throws a healing potion on the ground towards Vengeance, who is down. And he pulls out the ruby gate, which allows him to teleport. He creates a portal underneath him, which he falls into. And he says, Bragos before immediately closing the portal behind him. And Bragos is the alternate Demetrius's son, and the Ruby Gate always takes Gravik to wherever a person or wherever place he says. So we assume he has gone to maybe kidnap the alternate Demetrius's son. So Estrella, who's been watching the battle the entire time, can't stand it anymore and says, "My father needs me!" And she flies towards Demetrius. We are now in round 8 of our battle. Helena regenerates again, and she's in bad shape. As she struggles to stay standing, we see gigantic glowing tentacles emerge from her armor and push her up into 10 feet. Then a mouth forms across the armor's lower torso and speaks in a calm, inviting voice. "You have been so cruel to my beloved, but you are all bleeding too. Wouldn't it be wiser to stop this before your mortal life ends?" And she lashes out with her whip. We see that its range has extended, and she hits Arcadia, eventually taking her down. We attack her in various ways and find that the mouth absorbs our attacks. Helena seems immune to slashing, magic, poison, radiant, piercing, and acid damage. We look to see if the attacks are healing her, but all we see is a mass of tentacles and a purple aura coming out from around her. Demetrius goes down when he attacks Helena, thanks to her putrid aura. Corbin sees the healing potion that Gravik dropped on the ground for vengeance and feeds it to her. And Estrella has tears in her eyes as she feeds Demetrius a healing potion. Demetrius says, "I told you to stay out of this. It's too dangerous." "But you always told me to be brave." She makes a little squeak and shoots out a tiny little line of acid on Helena, which is consumed by the mouth. Helena, at this point grappled and prone on the ground, looks extremely pissed. Whips upon whips hit Aziz, Corbin, Vengeance, Demetrius, Estrella, Nico, and Nephili, taking a Vengeance and Demetrius down. Nephili's like, "The fuck, bro? Try to whip me for, you stupid bitch." We don't know if that will entice her to actually engage in the battle, since she has promised only to fight Sidon. Aziz is incapacitated. Nico goes to revive Arcadia, and he sees about 40 commoners come running up. Behind them, we see the alternate Fisk. "You motherfuckers! You didn't think I'd let you have all the fun, did you?" Because remember, Demetrius cut off his balls. And we see a dwarf running with him. Final tally of this battle. All in all, because you wanted to know, Arcadia went down 5 times. Demetrius went down 3. He's still down. Vengeance went down 3. She's still down. And through potions, spells, or lay on hands, Corbin healed for 47 hit points, Demetrius healed for 40 hit points, and Nico healed for a whopping 349 hit points. We end the session on our 108th day together with less than 22 hours remaining of the Oath of Peace.
Jesus, that's a lot of healing. Wow.
And we need more.
And
lots more.
You guys do.
You do.
Damn, that's a lot of healing.
It is. Nico's a healing tank, man.
Yes, he is.
Healing Emporium.
Healing Emporium.
Yeah.
All right. So we start at the top of the round with Proncadia. Again, Proncadia.
All right.
Wow.
She takes her time to stand up, and she is going to continue shooting at Helena.
Bear in mind, I do have her proned.
You do have her proned.
Wait,
there's
5 foot in the air?
Which I might not have done if I'd known Demetrius was dead. The idea was to do that for
Well-
Demetrius. But
Well, then can we
well, no,
retcon
because
that instead?
when she went down, like even though she was prone, she still did the whip, right?
I can't remember exactly how this.
Wait, what's the
happened.
question?
When she went, because Corbin put her prone, and
Yes,
Did I do
that-
that before
I think-
or after
Right,
she did the whip?
You did that before. You did that before she did all those whips, taking Demetrius down.
Oh, okay, then it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, okay. So does that mean I shoot at disadvantage then? Is she still on fairy fire? Yes. So
she's still on fairy fire. Yes,
so this would just make it a regular attack, correct?
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's prone.
All right. Well, she's just gonna try to shoot her then with the regular attack. Let's see if it turns into regular attack.
Come on, go.
just have to deal with your regular plus 15.
Yeah, no shit.
Alright, she's gonna sneak attack. What'd it go for? She hit her. She hit her.
Hang on. Before you do the sneak attack, hang on. Corbin and Aziz are both incapacitated still.
Okay, then take away the 6 then.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm incapacitated?
Yeah. I just looked. Just to double check. Because sneak attack wouldn't apply.
So many things.
I know.
So,
I know.
let's see. I don't
6.
think. I wonder if Arcadia. You know, I don't think actually Arcadia has seen this yet, because I think she went down pretty much after this mouth appeared. So she's like, kind of like, what? But she's gonna still attack anyway, 2 more times. She's like, what the hell?
Wait, what?
Damn it, misses. She's gonna take another shot. Let me see this. This is where I get into trouble. There we go. And she notices
that arrow.
and
Let's just say
she
she's dying.
doesn't know what to do. But she is. Does she hear these people behind her? She sees the people
Oh
behind
yeah,
her.
yeah. She was in here. I mean, Fisk is a very looming presence.
All right. Well, she is not sure how far this. She knows how
He's
far
a
she
wide
can
boy.
hit.
He's a wide
So she's
boy.
going to move her over here. Let's see. She's going to move.
The
As far as
ringer.
I can't see the numbers. 35. She's moving back a little bit, and she's going to pass her turn.
Right. Wait. She's not dead. Oh, hang on. I fucked up. She's here. She's here. Do this. Oh, Fantasy Grounds did another update overnight. Oh god.
Yeah, I noticed that.
They heard
sorry,
you complaining.
yeah.
They were trying to help you.
I just pressed a button. I should have done it in tower.
You're fine. It's still Helena. I skipped Helena on accident, so.
Oh,
But,
okay.
but you're good. So let's see. She's on the ground. She's prone. She can do. Oh yeah, they did some weird things again. Damn it. She doesn't like being prone, so she's going to. Oops.
You can't move.
Oh, she sure shit can.
Spell, maybe.
Yep. Oh my god.
Teleporting again?
Fucking Fantasy Grounds!
Well, it was doing that Friday.
I'm trying to, like, so 15.
She thought she could move, but Fantasy Grounds is more powerful.
15, there we go. As she pops up right over there. Flying
I
in
guess
the
she's
air.
not grappled anymore.
No. As she goes, boop! Alright, Demetrius did his save already. Swarm of humans, ooh. So y'all hear some commotion as, like, 10... What? Somebody was about to say something. Oh my god. Why? That is as far as they can get. You're unsure if they're friend or foe, but because they come with Fisk, but who knows? Corbin, flying Corbin.
Incapacitated?
No longer.
No. Well, I can do things. All right. I will feed Vengeance my potion of greater healing, the last thing I have left to heal with.
Yeah, the one that Nico passed to you, thank God.
Yep.
Yep.
forgot to do. See, this is what happens when I forget to do things. Oh well, I already forgot to do it, so it won't happen this round.
Good healing.
Yeah.
And
And by the way, Aziz looks in super bad shape.
Apparently,
I will-
everyone hates Aziz today.
I will fly up just above her. Trying to block her.
Like, you just want to stay where you're at and fly up?
And move over. I want to be over the top of her. So just put me next to her for all intents and purposes. Plus
Okay.
it'll help. Plus it'll help bow shots if any of us live that long.
Okay, go just do it.
Even though I moved there, I'm actually above.
So like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else from Corbin?
You don't need it for any reason because I've already got my potion, but just because I'm angry, I'm gonna rage.
Okay. At the end of your turn. Right, let's see. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Ooh, that's nasty too. Sorry, I'm just looking. Okay. She's gonna whip Corbin. And stay down.
Could do this all day.
No, it misses.
She actually missed.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was possible.
It missed.
With a 2.
Stray, is she going to do anything? That her daddy is down. Oh, and maybe she got to do her breath recharge too.
Oh yeah, let me do that. Let's see. Let me roll a d6 for that. No. She is going. She has 65. She is going to fly 20 feet over next to Amitrius.
Jesus Christ,
She's doing that thing.
They really got to do something about that.
She will take from his belt a potion of greater healing and use her action to feed it to him. Grab that potion.
And before she's colorblind.
Oops.
Oh, hang on a second.
Oh,
hang on a second. Let's see, okay, do it again. -1, so...
And then he will say, Astrea, go and hide. It's 20 feet. She will fly over there 40 feet. And begin flying towards the roof there. That's her turn.
Right. And at the end of her turn, Corbin gets whipped again, or tries to get whipped. Wow, she actually
Oh,
missed.
you get me.
No!
Oh my god.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Alright, Fisk.
What are the odds?
So, Arcadia, this big boy. Stand back! Bring him to the ground! God, it's gonna suck.
Actually,
Brings
she
them to the
identifies as a
ground?
woman.
Holy shit. There we go.
Can you not misgender the grotesque mass of tentacles, please?
This was yeah. And
I had
you
that
see,
same problem last night with the chain person.
yeah. Oh, the chain lady. That was a fun fight. And Arcadia, you see, he's holding a great sword, like a big ass sword. And at the go ahead.
Okay.
And she's thinking. And at the end, let's see if she can actually hit this time. I swear. Wow, she hit.
Oh,
But barely.
Nice.
yeah, barely.
Wait, did I take half of that damage?
Yeah, partially resist.
12.
Okay.
And you fail the save, and you are incapacitated again because, wow. This stupid bitch.
I can't do anything, but at least I take damage.
Yeah,
Or
you're
somebody
right.
else.
That is true. Let's see.
I didn't understand what Fisk said. What did Fisk say?
Bring her to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Pearton.
It will fly over there and dodge. It's the end of its turn.
F and G, who is right. Oops. Who's right there?
Okay.
F and G. F and G.
Fucking grab it.
If only he had Step of the Wind. But he might not be that kind of monk.
If you know anything about Eagles football, he looks just like Jason Kelsey. He really does. Like, as soon as he sent me that picture, I was like, holy shit, it's Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, he does.
Move
He's
super
wearing a
fast.
mummer's outfit.
He did move super fast.
Oh,
He is that
sorry
kind of
about that. I was muted there, but yeah, he'll move up to there with his dash action.
Yeah, he moves super quick. And
Does he have Corbin's boots of speed on?
he does not. In Arcadia, you see these all these humans. They're carrying scimitars and spears. And they do not look happy. Nico.
Okay. Well, before Nico makes his turn, he would like to thank the DM for a nice 10,000 gold pieces.
I did.
What's the occasion?
This is correct, and your gold will be delivered at an appropriate time, not in the middle of battle.
Okay, I'll put it back.
No, you can keep it. Go ahead and keep it. I was just going to get it presented to you.
What team won again? What was your team called again, Nico?
The Bills won.
A
Buffalo
guy
Bills.
named Bill. Bill should go and deliver the gold.
Yeah, the Bills cheated and won. It's all good.
Now Swift needs to deliver the one.
Taylor Swift, yeah.
Happily.
Yeah. So Nico is going to move. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, the movement sucks, doesn't it?
35 feet that way towards Demetrius. And he's gonna you're looking pretty beat.
I'm hurting, man.
Could I interest you in 100 hit points and turn you into a big monkey?
Ooh.
Is it Ree? If so, yes.
Okay. Oh, that's not it. There we go. And Nico is going to polymorph Demetrius into a giant ape. If I have it here.
Woo!
I bet you I don't.
Mighty Joe Young.
Oh, here it is. more full.
So that takes away the ink.
There
capacity.
it is, giant ape. Woo woo!
That way, that could go away. Then get rid of this. Oh, it's still. Sorry. Okay, cool.
Put this on myself.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Mark off my spell slot. Was that a 3rd level or 4th level? 4th level? Yeah, 4th level. And that'll be Nico's turn.
Nice.
Go get him, brother!
Nico, you see Nepali, she doesn't like, her normal cheer and go Nico. She is staring daggers at Helena.
She
Oh.
got whipped.
And if you know
She did.
if you know what I mean by staring daggers from a woman, that's the look she's giving.
Absolutely.
That is
I
the look
definitely
she's
know
giving.
that. And so does Nico. Nico definitely knows that.
Yeah, Nico knows he's going to know it even better soon.
Yeah, you often see that look from Arcadia.
Yes.
Yep, that too. He knows that quite well from Arcadia and his wife.
Aziz, the good boy, he's looking very hurt, and he is going to strategically disengage or fly away from Helena because he is very hurt. And he's going to kind of fly over here by Nico, and Nico, you see, is like drenched in blood and bleeding everywhere. And,
Okay.
I don't know how much longer I have. Where's Gravic? Prone vengeance.
She will stand up. And
If you
I
angle
can't
it right,
use a
Corbin.
react. I can't use a reaction while I'm
No, you can't.
stunned. So she will fly up and attempt to grapple Helena.
You also recharge the breath, by the way.
Yeah, I know, but she only has paralyzed breath, which she's just gonna. She's
Doesn't
immune
she
to
have
the
cold?
cold, but
Oh,
she's immune to
damn.
that. She's always been immune to that.
Yeah. And the entire
So-
other list that Arcadia said in the recap as well.
Yeah. So she's gonna try and go grapple.
Okay. Let's see here. Grapple.
She only has like 10 HP left.
I know.
You do recall that Vengeance tried earlier, and this is before the retcon, that she did paralyze Helena, and who seemed to shake it off.
Yeah, that was with Corbin helping on the save throw. I mean, it's possible. It's not that she couldn't try it. So she
I'm
only
just
had the
saying
one
that.
attack, right?
Yeah, if she's doing that. If she's trying to grapple, that's all she could do.
All right. So she failed. And since she's quite hurt, she's gonna try to fly outside of the range of that psychic circle and just wait.
You take the up?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's better than staying there.
That is true. Yeah, that was the psychic circle. When I said I forgot things earlier, that was the thing I forgot to do earlier at the beginning. Just because we didn't play it, we haven't played it in a week. Oh, she gets hit. Ooh, she falls.
Oh.
Fucking dragons! Arcadia.
Arcadia's just gonna continue shooting at her.
I am next
know
to
what
her
else
now.
to do.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
incapacitated again, though, so it doesn't matter. Never mind.
Yeah, she's gonna continue shooting at her anyway.
Oh, she can fly at 80, I think. What's her flight speed now? Yes! Oh, yeah, thanks, Dan.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
She's seeming to take a little damage.
Ooh. She did.
She'll shoot a third time.
Nice.
I like it.
And before she has
Oh, full damage too.
I was gonna say, and before she has adamantine armor, which obviously she doesn't, but that would be funny.
Wow, and she took full damage.
Yeah.
And she's gonna pass her turn.
Corbin.
She says, "Fuck you, bitch."
Oh, is that a good idea, Arcadia? She can teleport.
Changed a little bit.
Like it really matters.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't care.
This is from the aura. Ooh, Corbin partial resisted. Alright, and let's see here. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. You will see her fly over here. Fly up 10 more feet and say, "If you insist, bitch."
Oh, God.
Arcadia just
done
stares
that.
at her with that look. She doesn't care. Oh, wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
As she blessed you. And blast you again.
Oh. Please no crit.
Ooh.
As Arcadia went down, you would have seen her giving her the finger.
Of course. And
Corbin's paralyzed body parts.
so she doesn't attribute these new people as enemies. 1 and 2 Aziz, 3 and 4 Estrella.
But Fisk is waving a sword at her.
But she doesn't attribute them as enemies yet.
Oh no, by Estrella.
Estrella. Ooh, that's gonna piss Demetrius off. Oh, 8 Demetrius now. Oh no.
Well, he was already pissed off.
8 Demetrius.
Yeah.
Oh no. I sent you the
I will move and do these 4 squares here.
Yeah.
And I will pick up 2 of these tiles from the road and toss them at Elena.
Okay.
Damn, nice toss.
Nice, wow.
And right at the forehead.
And she looks at you. Ah, you've come to play. Okay.
I will glare at her and pound my chest.
Nice.
And at the end, she is. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Okay, so it's automatic damage, and you gotta do an int save. Now, is the polymorph based off the animal's intelligence or your own intelligence?
I think you keep some of them, but you don't keep all of them. You'd have to look it up.
Yeah, it's including mental ability scores.
Okay. So she's going to look at you, and you feel like a psychic blast into your mind. All right. Let's see. On a fail.
Yeah, because I get a +5
save.
from my aura, but it also makes it -2 because it's with the lower int.
Yeah. Well, off your aura, even though you're not a paladin right now.
I'm not sure if that deactivates actually.
Like, 'cause I thought like if you go polymorph, everything about you changes. I mean, you failed, but let's see. Replaced by just the chosen piece, alignment and personality, but not your like spells and crap, right?
True, but it's not a spell. It's like I
But
guess
you're-
from his soul or something. Like it's not something you cast.
Yeah, I'll look it up here in a second. Let's see. On a failed save, your intelligence and charisma become. Wait, is that correct? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. You can't cast spells, activate magic items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way, which is fine because you're an ape.
Just like normal Demetrius.
Yeah, so just like normal Demetrius. Let's see. Wow. You can, however, identify your friends, follow them, and even protect them. Okay. Corbin.
Am I still incapacitated?
Nope, you're good.
Alright. I will look at Aziz very sadly because I have nothing to heal with.
I think you'd
Wow,
be
she's
more looking at
cool.
vengeance.
I mean, yeah, sorry, I meant vengeance. Nothing. She's so far away. Well, I will fly in her direction. I can go 60. Well, I can get over there. Oh, good.
Ooh, okay, so and it's been a minute, so let's see, the potion would be gone. Let me go back and change something. Let's go here and potion.
Okay, so I don't have resist all anymore.
No.
But
And was your runes 5 minutes or 1 minute?
yes.
Some of them. Okay.
Well, the only thing that comes off is the ability to give her disadvantage, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. Oh, you're playing 60. Let's see.
And I will
Push a giant.
attempt to knock her prone.
Giant. Oops. Person of frost giant.
Since that's what Fisk wants me to do.
This for 1 hour.
Oh, crappy roll.
Whoa!
Oh.
Wow.
I'll do it again. Got it that time.
She pushes you off. Fuck off!
She denies it.
She denies it.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't know how many of those she's got, but I've made her use a lot of them. Let's see, I used all my movement to get here. I will...
That's a sweet tuna.
I'll use my bonus action to keep.
Oh.
Oh, I can't do that. Alright, never mind. I'm just done.
Alright, let's see when she hits her. She's going to whip you.
This one's gonna hurt.
Yeah, this one might hurt. Oh, because no more involved. If it hits, Jesus Christ! Oh, yeah. I know. That's why I said Jesus Christ for a second. I was like, oh my god, really? You still resist. Oh, because rage. Duh.
I shouldn't have resisted psychic.
Is it full? That's part. Some of it's slashing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And intelligence save. Do you want to use your inspiration for this intelligence save?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Oh.
Damn it, so close. It looked like the 18.
I thought I used my advantage and I didn't see it roll twice.
You didn't hit the advantage button.
Oh.
Just rolled again. Wow. Oh, okay. Okay.
I am just worthless.
You're not totally worthless. You're still a thorn in her side.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm absorbing vast quantities of damage.
You can take actions, bonus actions, or reactions, but you're still annoying to her.
Yes.
Your face is pissing her off.
Your face is pissing her off. There we go. And he looks at Apemetrius and starts saying something to Apemetrius, but Apemetrius has no idea what the hell he's saying. As he's pointing at you and pointing at her and pointing at you and miming bring her down. F and G.
Okay, F and G is going to grit his teeth as Helena moves away, and he's going to 55. Yep, move all the way to there. You say she's held up by tentacles, right?
No, she's actually flying. Like there's nothing. Like they're like aura, I guess, but like you can't physically like grab it. If that makes sense.
Okay. In that case, he's going to bonus action dash, and he's going to use his unarmored movement to just run up the wall like a monk and get on top of here. How high up is this?
10 foot.
10 foot. Okay, so she's still quite out of range. That'll be it for him for now. He's just trying to get up to her.
Alright, the swarm. Let's see, they have. Let's see. Yeah, they have spears. Let me see the range of a spear just to double check. Spear. Just a normal bloody spear, dude. Like, I don't care about all these extra spears. There we go. 20 and 60. Okay, so they will make this with disadvantage as they throw some spears. It's the stat block of a scimitar, but for intensive purposes, they are spears. And they hit.
Wow.
And they will do it again. And they hit!
Wow.
Holy dog shit. This swarm. Yeah, no shit. This swarm will move here and they will do it too. Aha. Nico.
Okay.
Gonna From centaur to Dr. Zeus. Yes. Gone from a centaur
You got
to
any healing?
Dr. Zeus.
I think I do. Who's this right in front of me? Estrella?
Yeah. Poor Estrella.
Okay.
Freya's down and Vengeance is down. And Arcadia is down.
Arcadia. Well,
Arcadia. Arcadia got blasted hard. No, actually, Arcadia does. Oh, you can't really see her from there. But anyway, yeah, Arcadia's also down.
maybe
She got hit
I could.
really
Do you
hard.
think I could see her from there?
When you, I think when you're kind of running, maybe in the heat of the battle,
Okay,
you would have
so
seen
as
her.
I was running, I'm
Good.
gonna reach out my hand, and I am gonna give her a second level healing word. Try to get her up.
Yeah.
Something.
Better than nothing.
Yeah,
And
because she
that's-
didn't look so good because she was blasted when she was down.
And that's a bonus action, so
Does she go down this round? Ooh, she might go down this round with Arcadia up.
I could barely just see Helena right off the corner there. So I'm going to Thorn Whip her.
Careful, do not aggro her. But you have my concentration.
Do you have a 50-foot range on that?
What's that?
Oh, no, never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. She took full damage.
And she turns and looks at you.
And
Oh, God.
I am not gonna pull her towards me.
That's probably smart.
Yeah. And that is Nico's turn.
Not gonna hide? She's looking at you.
I can't move anymore.
Oh yeah, dwarves.
I used all my movement.
Aziz is going to limp over here. And let's see if we can hit this.
Well, the humans still did more damage than you, so.
Arcadia, you say you hear 10 goats
10 goats.
and 10 more goats. Prone Cadia again.
Well, she'll stand up using half her movement, and he's gonna. So now, wait, is Corbin incapacitated?
Yes.
Okay, so no sneak attack. Okay, I'm just gonna
Ooh,
continue shooting.
is this going to kill her? This might kill her. If it hits. It hit. It's going to kill her.
Arcadia's relentless with that shooting.
That she
Oh
goes.
God.
She says, and she looks at her and she spits at her and says, "Bitch."
As she falls to the ground and screaming, and as she melts, the only thing that is left of her is a plate of armor. And you are out of combat.
Arcadia is gonna look at that plate of armor, even though she's just
Demetrius is
curious.
gonna run up to where she stood and he's gonna pound on the armor in the ground. He's trying to hit her.
Of course. Kaboom, 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 kaboom.
Corbin's gonna fly over to Nico and say, "Please heal my dragon.
All in good time.
Do you have anything left?"
Yeah, oh yes, quite.
Are you dropping the polymorph?
Yeah. Now that her body disintegrated, I will.
I mean, otherwise Demetrius is going to go nuts. I mean, he has 0 to
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, I gotta. There it is.
Let me double check something really quick. Does feeble mind?
Oh no, it's like the air
Continue
elemental. You lose control of
if
Demetrius, he just freaks out.
No, I don't think the polymorph does that. At least I
No,
hope
I'm
not.
just joking.
Oh,
No, polymorph doesn't work that way.
yeah, I still haven't even used any of my wild shapes yet, so that was good.
Oh,
FNG is going to cut down from the roof.
Give me 2 seconds.
It's the feeble mind might be lasting a long time.
Yeah, like I was looking at feeble mind is persisting. Wow, that's damn! I didn't know that persisted. That's not nice. All right, maybe Demetrius is yeah, like I guess getting turned into an ape fucked with his brain.
Is your friend normally this violent?
Who you saying?
No, he's still got 0 intellect. Okay.
Yeah,
He's just standing there.
Yeah,
He's a vegetable.
yeah. He had like, and it persists.
Forever?
Not forever,
I guess after we rest, we can cast restoration on him.
If it doesn't persist forever, but it's for now, yeah.
FNG is going to pick up the piece of armor, and I'm sure there's like a big slop of slime falls out of it.
No, he's not picking up the armor because Arcadia's over there. So she's looking at him and she's looking at the armor.
Well, he didn't even touch her, man. He didn't even help at all. Like, who are you to do her?
Yeah, who the fuck?
Demetrius can't say a word either.
No, Arcadia's like saying, "Get away!" She looks at him and says, "Who the fuck are you? Get away!" And she's looking at the armor.
He's just inspecting the armor and just seeing if there's any trace of her left in it.
She's not letting him touch it. He doesn't know who the fuck this guy is. And she just killed this woman, so it's her kill. She's not letting him near. So you do not
She's
touch her.
standing over the body. Yeah.
She's standing over the body, and she has her crossbow now looking at you.
This is my kill, bitch.
Exactly. She's been through a lot, and she is not taking any shit from anybody, let alone some strange dwarf that just appeared at the last minute and did squat.
Geiner just jumped in, had a few feet to walk, so he'd probably still be holding it, but he has no intention of keeping it. He's just inspecting it for what's left of the creature. But as Arcadia approaches in a much
yeah, I think something more important is actually going on. There's 2 dead dragons.
No. Arcadia walked over. He just jumped down and she walked over. So I'd say they're probably about the same time.
Yeah.
Well, he can risk getting shot by still reaching for it when she's aiming her crossbow at him.
She'll shoot him. She'll shoot at him if she's like, "Get away." She's supposed to get away from that.
Just seeing if there's anything left there.
Drop it. Drop it now.
Here, hang on. While he goes to pick it, let's see if he actually picks up. So, F&G, when you go to pick this armor up, you feel like a little tentacle reach out and caress you. Do you still pick it up?
He'll drop it as he feels the rest of this. Just still tight and witchery and infused with it. Should probably destroy it.
In which case, Arcadia wouldn't say anything to him, but she was looking at it.
I wouldn't risk donning that piece of armor.
And she says, "I didn't ask you."
That's fair. But you don't have to be so hostile, lassie. It's not that. I am not your enemy.
And I'm no lassie.
Oh no! He called her lassie! Oh no!
Forgive me then, ma'am.
Oh no!
Perhaps you can put down your crossbow.
Oh no!
I don't know if it had too much of an effect on me anyways.
Lassie?
But
You want to find out?
Oh no! Oh no!
Ma'am. We are just... We came to assist you, that's all.
I gotta mute myself. I'm laughing at this.
You told me they would be grateful.
Yes! They needed help, but apparently you didn't do shit!
Well, she was a very slippery lass, she got away from me there at the last minute.
And you hear some of the swarm of humans, well, we hit her!
Well, yes. It helps when she rushes over to you to land on your spears.
Ametreus is
Arcadia-
looking at you two as if it's a comedy show, and he's like,
Oh no.
Nico has
Arcadia.
healing now. So he's
Arcadia
gonna,
All right, go for it, Nico. Go ahead, Nico.
all
Do your
right,
healing.
he's gonna heal Vengeance. Then he's gonna heal Australia. Mark off them spell slots. And then he's gonna run over to
And you hear Aziz, please help.
what's the matter?
Vengeance would look over. What, you don't need healing?
And you see Aziz with like a broken wing, dripping blood everywhere. Please.
How many hit points does Aziz have?
1.
One.
But F&G's gonna like glance over at Ametreus. Is your friend okay?
little man funny, and then he pats Nico on the head.
Oh, I'm all out of spells, sir. Oh God, you're just a drooling idiot.
Is
You're
your
gonna have
friend
to wait.
always? Yeah, was your friend always this way, or
No,
did
he needs a greater restoration spell. I am all out of spell slots.
he took one too many tentacles to the head? Did he?
That's right. That's probably it.
I see. That's unfortunate. I have
He'll be
seen
fine.
people with broken minds, proud warriors at one time, but combat has its toll.
Who are you, strange person
Oh,
who looks like Jason
excuse me.
Kelsey?
Yes, of course. Introductions. I am Geiner.
Diner.
Yes, Geiner.
Oh, Diner. What are you doing here?
I am a bounty hunter for Mr. Fisk over there. He decided to round everyone up that he could, and I just happened to be around at the time, and I decided to come. Fisk, with the payment that we agreed upon.
You didn't do anything, Fisk. I don't know.
You didn't do shit!
That's not a... I was... Very well, but I expect a bonus for my next job that I do for you.
Who are you again?
He said his name was Diner.
Diner! Ooh, I could go for a diner right now. That sounds really good.
I don't know what that means, but,
Bacon, egg, and cheese melt. Oh.
Fisk has been different ever since a few months back. His voice has gotten strange, and he's been acting kind of demented, if you know what I mean.
I kind of like him.
What did you do to my partner?
Partner?
The horse!
Oh, the centaur. He took
Demetrius seems to have picked up some grass that he is eating.
Oh no! Where's the where's the cell phone cameras at to record this?
Arcadia says,
And
I
actually, centaurs are herbivores, and they actually do eat grass according to the player manual.
This is correct, but would he degrade himself to doing this in front of people?
No.
Exactly.
Arcadia says, I like the new improved Demetrius, and then she sets around gathering half of her bolts. Do I get that?
Yes. What do you do? But this armor is persisting. What are we just leaving it here?
Oh, is it moving? It's moving?
No, it's still there. It's sitting on the ground, just trying to.
Oh, what I was going to say was she grabs her broken quarterstaff and she pokes at it. What happens?
Nothing.
I'd be careful, ma'am. It could be dangerous.
She looks at Corbin and says, "Is this something that interests you?"
I'll pick it up and look at it.
When you go to pick it up, you feel a tentacle caress your arm. Do you continue picking it up?
I'll still pick it up.
Okay. And as you pick it up, you see the tentacles are starting to wrap around your arm, and you hear in your mind, "Accept me." Accept me.
In my mind, I'll say, what's the offer?
Accept me. Consider me your god, and I will give you powers.
Okay, that's enough of that. As Geiner sees the
You can't
no,
hear
he
it.
sees like the tentacles wrapping around his arm, and he's just like,
Yeah.
okay, that's enough. And he's gonna try
Arcadia
and
will
grab.
stand between them, and she draws her compass, and she says, "You let him alone."
You do not see what's happening. He's gonna like gesture to the armor.
I will whisper in my mind to the entity and say, "There's no time to discuss it now. Release me, and I will talk to you later."
It is right in witchery.
And then I will try to put it in my bag of holding.
And when you go to try to put it in your bag of holding, tentacles pop out and refuse to go in.
That is Titan blasphemy. It should be destroyed.
And you hear Corbin, you hear in your head, "You will not put me away."
She looks at Corbin, and she says, "I don't think this is a good idea. Why don't you put it down?"
I've seen enough Titan blasphemous things to know that they're all bad. It should be destroyed. Give it to the 5 gods. They will find a way to dispose of it.
I just give it to Fisk. He's dealing with cursed items.
He's gonna
Don't
like
get rid
glance
of it.
over at Fisk. That's probably not the best idea. Fisk is not the most responsible individual, if you know what I mean.
Nico's gonna look around to see if the whip is there.
It is not.
Ah, that's a nice.
Okay.
That was a nice whip.
Arcadia's looking at Corbin. Is it?
I will whisper in my mind, "Must I serve you? I do not like serving others."
You must serve me, and you must make every attempt to convert everyone you meet, to follow my benevolence.
And then to hell with you, and I'll throw down the armor. And I'll say, "We should destroy it."
Yes, finally, one of you speaking sense. And the woman, she's clearly emotional.
She stares. Looks at him.
He's gonna get killed right
You
away.
obviously had a traumatic experience in this battle. I don't blame you, but the armor should be destroyed. And lower your crossbow already.
No, now she has the quarterstaff, and she's holding it because she poked up the armor.
Okay.
But she's
Nico,
still
do you
looking
still
at you.
have the
She's-
Titan's Bane?
Your dragon seems to be having a moment. As he glances over at Aziz.
I'll call Aziz over and say, "Aziz, melt this for me."
And if you look over at Aziz, you see him spitting blood up, and he does not look good whatsoever.
And you see
You
Arcadia
all... Oh, sorry,
eyeing
go ahead.
him.
Aziz, come over here. You gotta shake it off, man. You're still okay.
I'm almost dead. I need healing.
Yes,
Come
and
on.
after you do this, we can get healing.
Come on, dragon friend. We will take you to get healed. Can you walk?
I'll call Estrella over and see if she'll spit acid on it.
And Estrella, she goes and gives like a little boop, and it just absorbs it.
Aziz, come over here.
No,
And
leave the
you
dragon
betrayed-
alone. He is
your
barely
master-
standing.
Your master betrayed us. You need to come over and help.
I'm a good boy.
Aziz,
Then come
is that-
over here and help.
I
Aziz, is
You,
can't.
stranger, stay out of this. You
Yes,
don't even
stay
know who
out
you
of it.
are.
Arcadia walks over and says, "Aziz,
Yeah.
go to Corbin."
I can't. I can't. It's hard to move.
Vengeance
not-
will help her.
Do you not see how badly wounded this dragon
Ven-
is?
Vengeance will say to Aziz, "Come, we must try right now. I will help you."
And Nico bends down and puts his hands on Aziz. Oh, this dragon's dying. Like,
Dying? She's got a hit point.
and he tries to heal her again for more point. He's like, I'm gonna try to heal this dragon as best I could.
The Guiner just kind of looks at the group in disgust where they're trying to force Aziz, who's on death's door, to do something.
There you
Been
go.
worse.
Hopefully that'll help.
Does Aziz feel good enough to help now?
And
She's still very wounded.
Aziz is extremely wounded still.
Vengeance has got 11 hit
And-
points.
And okay. So he like limps over as he
have to
looks.
have a talk with Aziz. Healing the guy after she promised not to, not helping with a whole hit point left.
Estrella has
It's
even less hit points.
That's what I'm saying. It's unacceptable.
I mean,
Arcadia is still eyeing Aziz.
Aziz, melt this thing. We need to be done with this. Then we can rest.
and Aziz goes to spit fire on it, and he does his best, and the fire does not destroy this armor.
If it's Titan witchery, not even Dragonfire won't put an end to it. We've got to acquire the aid of the 5 gods. Vulcan will probably be able to smite it.
Can I? You said it wouldn't let me put it in the bag. Can I wrap it up in like a tarp or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
Arcadia
The
gets her
can the
bolts.
tentacle? Can I then safely handle it without the tentacles getting me?
Yeah. If you go to put it in your bag, though, it will not let it go into your
Alright,
bag.
I'll just carry it around inside the tarp then.
All right. And as Arcade, as you walk around and discuss collecting your boats, and you kind of look around and you notice Ametrius is nowhere to be found.
Oh God, he's wandered off. Is there a trail of poop?
Trail of poop.
You see a trail of poop, and you see some of the grass has been eaten.
I will go get him, and I will attempt to ride him back
That is
like a pony.
We need to tend to your wounds. You're all quite injured.
Yes, are you a healer? That would be very helpful.
Unfortunately, that is not my talent.
What is he?
What do you do, anyways, other than get in the way and make complaining noises?
I am a loyal disciple. Let's just leave it at that.
Disciple of whom?
Oh, no, don't concern yourself with that at this time. We must
Sus.
get you to your...
He
You
is
can
so
do it
lucky that
here.
Demetrius isn't there. He would give this guy an earful.
I'm gonna find... Do I find Demetrius? I want to try and...
Eventually, yeah, he's about a half a mile into the city, and he's going through stalls and eating the food, and people are just like,
Okay,
"What the hell?"
I'm gonna
and he's
grab
not
him and I'm
paying
gonna-
for it. He just sees a fruit and he just grabs it and begins eating it.
Yeah,
Doesn't even realize what money is.
Uncle Ed.
I'm gonna give him a carrot, and then I'm gonna try and get on his back and see if I can ride him back to the others.
Just dangle the carrot in front of him. Ah!
Yeah.
Well, I will say he is too wounded, and when you actually mount him, it will hurt him, and he will buck you off like a wild horse.
Well, then I'll try and then I'll
Animal handling, maybe. Holy
no,
Yeah.
Jesus
He's animal
Christ!
That's a good
Jesus. Oh, that was good.
DC 15.
Oh, that was good, Brogar. You got me out of my seat for that one, brother.
Oh,
No, you get bucked.
Woo! 57 months,
I will,
damn.
I will
Thank
take
you.
him and lead him then.
Oh, that was
How are
good.
you gonna do that?
I'm luring you with carrots.
Oh, that was good.
And he will look at the carrot, and then he will look at the nearby stall that you got the carrots from, and then he will go to the stall and begin eating carrots.
And I will grab his lead and I'll try to pull him with strength.
I assume the stall guy is shouting at Corbin to pay for it.
Oh yeah, he's like. If you ever seen episode 1, when Sebulba or what's his name eats the fruit from Sebulba, he's like, "Give me the food, or give me the money."
I'll pull him away.
Make a grapple check. He's being a bit stubborn about it.
He's being a stubborn jackass horse.
Pretty much. He's got good food here, and you're trying to get him away from the food. So naturally, He's a bit like...
Oh my god.
The
You gotta
one
drop it
time
on
he
him.
doesn't roll amazing.
You gotta drop it on him.
Oh,
No, you
yeah,
gotta-
I gotta drop it on you. Sorry.
So is the rest of us still back at the other thing?
I'm assuming so.
All right, because Arcadia is just like she doesn't care where Demetrius went. So she is sitting down. Well, she doesn't know where to go now, but she's gonna take a moment and sit down, and you see her concentrating on herself. And she takes some deep breaths.
Yeah, that was a battle.
All right, do I make it back to the others with Demetrius?
Yeah, and he's being stubborn, and like putting his. He
His
started
kind of sliding,
Yeah,
dragging him.
yeah, exactly.
Geiner will go up to Demetrius and kind of like stroke him. There, it's okay, friend, it's okay.
I'll say, stay back. Stay back.
He's obviously been traumatized.
I don't know who you are. You're just some strange mercenary who's shown up.
Well, yes, but
Fisk hasn't always been our friend, you know. He's been friendly lately, but
That's bullshit.
we've had
I've been your friend
issues
for a
with him in the
while.
past.
What did you do to my
Remember how we
partner?
got this way?
What did you do to my partner?
he
Partner?
needs to get to see a healer, Fisk. I believe all of them do. We should probably make them go before they drop dead.
They can do whatever now that they have been saved.
Let's go. I'll suggest to Arcadia and Nico, okay? Let's try and get everybody back to the temple. We need to talk to
She's-
the Oracle and the Five.
She didn't follow you, so she's still at the
No,
battlefield.
they're-
so she
Well, no,
didn't go
they're
into.
back.
I
They're back.
drug him back.
They're back.
Right.
I drug Demetrius back to us. So, what does she think about this idea?
What did you say?
I said, I think we should go to the temple and see the Oracle and the Five and get some rest so that we obviously need quite badly.
Yes.
I'll ask Vengeance, are you up to flying, my friend?
And she says, I can certainly try. I'll do my best.
Okay. Well, I'll try to carry Demetrius with Vengeance's help. We should be able to get there between us. And I'll tell the others, we'll meet you at the temple then. And we'll fly towards the temple.
Okay.
I assume Demetrius is like pooping on people as we go.
Oh yeah, a drive-by shitting. Okay.
Geiner will tag along with them. Just kind of staying in the back, like at the end of the party, but he's gonna like tag along.
All right. So is everyone heading back to the temple then?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. That was the battle. All right. So we get back to the temple, and as you're coming back, someone comes running up like one of the aides. My lords, my lady, Lord Demetrius, we need we need something. Something's happened.
What happened?
His kid's been kidnapped. His
Yeah,
son's
I
been
wonder.
kidnapped. And there was a note, and she will hand the
They're
note.
at the tape. They're at the temple.
No, as you're heading back to the temple.
Oh,
comes
heading.
rushing up.
Does she give the note to Demetrius?
Yes.
Arcadia.
Well, no, but Demetrius is in the air, so
I thought we landed at the temple.
I thought you landed at the
Yeah.
temple. Like
No,
as
you're
you're
on the
you
way
did.
to the temple.
as you're on the way to the temple.
oh, okay. So we come down to see what the commotion is.
Yeah. And we'll go to hand the note to Demetrius.
We know who that is, but there's not much we can
Arcadia's
do
gonna-
about it right now.
Arcadia's gonna grab because she's watching Amitrius eat everything, so she's gonna grab
Roll
the
a sleight
letter.
of hand. Roll a sleight of hand.
He's gonna eat the
He's Demetrius
Gonna
is
eat it.
It's like, ooh, food. Yeah. She gets the note before you can eat it.
Right on time. And now he looks pissed at Arcadia.
I'll shove more carrots at him.
She's like, that's nothing new, so she ignores him and reads the note.
And all it says is, let's see, is it written? Give me 2 seconds. We have him. Bring yourselves, or else he will die. That is what it says. And if you cannot understand that language, then that is what it says.
Anybody read that?
Nope.
Does Arcadia hang the note around?
Sure, she'll hand it around to not.
Wait, is this dwarf with us again?
Yes.
Why is he following?
Well, she doesn't hand it to him for sure.
Of course.
I don't think he'd understand it anyways. Well, he'd be able to read it. He's got what's that called? He has an ability that allows him to tongue of the sun and moon, which allows him to understand every language spoken, but he can't read it.
Demetrius could read it.
But
But too bad Demetrius says Demetrius would eat it.
Even read English.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah, Demetrius would eat it.
Let's continue on to the temple. Save the note.
Arcadia takes it back.
All right. And all right, we get back to the temple, and and as you get back up to the temple, people come running up. Did you win? Is she gone?
Yes, but it cost us an awful lot. We're gonna need some help. Do you have any
All hail!
deal with healers and curses?
All hail the five!
and when Geiner hears that, he's gonna put his hands together. All hail the five.
Who are you, friend?
Just a friend.
And this attendant who has seen the party a lot looks at the four of you and, is he with you? And you see all the bleeding dragons.
He's just kind of following us for some reason.
Arcadia says no, he's not with us.
Oh, don't be like that. You are the chosen ones, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, we are not.
And
He just stops his feet.
yeah, and they look at it, and they look at Demetrius. Oh, you must need is he okay?
No.
Demetrius seems to look at him as if he's understanding him.
He's been enfeebled. We need the healer.
Need a healer. That's
We need to talk to the gods too.
the
And
god.
the Oracle.
The gods
They
are
should
all
be here by now.
the gods. Well, not all of them.
The
I
gods.
think Kyra wouldn't be there. I would definitely.
Gods are here.
And she's like, the attendant's like, do you not know who they are? They're the Oracle's champions. Of course they're in league with the gods, and of course they talk to the gods.
That's Geiner kind of like looks surprised, a little fearful, but he's just like, oh, he starts looking himself over and tries to like dust himself off. Oh, I can't let them see me like this.
Demetrius begins wandering off again.
Hey, do you have a place where I could wash up?
Well,
Arcadia's standing there like covered with dirt and blood.
Blood.
Just looks
He's barely
at him.
scuffed.
You should all wash up. You can't have an audience with the gods looking the way you do. We must prepare. Ceremonies, incense must be burnt.
Who are you again?
I'm a Geiner.
And why should we let you follow us?
What? Well, you're fighting the Titans, correct? You've already slayed one. Good job with
Uh,
that, I must admit.
Are you saying you want to help us in this task?
I do. I have nothing but the most vile hatred for the Titans. I wish to see them all dead.
And why is that?
Personal reasons.
Dad, you cannot join us.
sus.
We have already been betrayed once, Diner.
It's very personal, but I can trust you. I will swear any oath that you can think of if you let me join you. And he'll take a knee and bow his head low.
I will look at him and say, "You will swear any oath?"
Any oath if you let me join you and slay the horrid Titan Sidon.
What kind of fool would swear any oath? That's the same thing that happened to our last companion.
Exactly.
Oh, where is the attendant? By the way, where is Gravik?
Gravik is lost to us. He was a fool.
And she takes Neo, rip Gravik. Should we retrieve his body and prepare for burial?
Oh,
No,
he died
he
honorably
shall-
in battle.
I do not know if he is dead, but from
No,
now
we think
on, he
he's the
should be
one who
known as
has,
Gravik the Betrayer.
We think he's the one who has Bragos.
Bragos. Who is Bragos again?
Demetrius's son.
Bring me to the Oracle, and whatever 5 gods are here. And you, Diner, I will let you follow us if you promise to be quiet.
Yes, not a word I will speak.
And we will talk about this oath if we decide to let you join. I will see what the Oracle has to say about you.
I appreciate it. I truly do. I only wish vengeance upon the Titans. That's all I can say.
And Vengeance peeps up. That's my name.
It's a fine name, isn't it, young dragon? Vengeance is one of the things best served cold. And look at you. You're an icy cold dragon, aren't you?
Yes. And she looks
Oh,
she looks very proud at this.
You're a fine dragon, I'll give you that.
Don't talk to strangers.
And she says, "I like him. Can we keep him?"
Maybe. But we need to be sure of him. I need to see what the Oracle has to say.
Yeah, right. And the attendant says, "And should we take care of the dragons and put them up?"
Can they be healed?
We can certainly do our best.
Yes, then take the dragons and attend to them. Give them everything they need.
Very well, my
All the
lord.
goats in the city if necessary.
Very well, my lord.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Vengeance. Goodbye, Aziz. He's gonna look down at Estrella. What's your name, fine young little dragon?
I'm Estrella.
Estrella, a fine name. A pretty little name for a pretty little dragon.
And she pips herself up.
So we are the temple to the 5 now, right?
Yes.
And there are these offerings here. Demetrius has found a jug of wine that he stole and he's like gulping it down.
I'm just kind of, as long as he doesn't try to leave, I'm letting him run. I'll,
Rush over because he sees him just like desecrating the shrine. No. Oh, that poor brain injury. Here, he's gonna pull out his alchemy jug and hand it to him with ale in it. Drink this.
And Demetrius
drink
looks
this
between the wine and the other one, and he'll sniff at the other one. And then he'll take the alchemy jug and begin drinking from that.
There you go. He's gonna pat Demetrius like he's an actual horse. Good boy. Good boy.
I'm gonna pull Vengeance aside and tell her to keep a very close eye on Aziz and see if she can still communicate with Gravik, because either Gravik's dead or he's still alive, and I'm not sure whether we can even trust Aziz anymore. So she needs to be careful.
And she says, "Okay, he's a good boy though."
Yes, but remember, he brought Gravik back even after she promised not to.
But he said that you understand that if Gravik dies, we die, right?
Yes, but he wasn't going to die. I wasn't going to let him die.
But he was down. I don't know. Survival of the fittest.
You must learn to follow instructions during a fight, even if it means risking your life.
So if you go down and I'm told to let you die or let you stay down and that someone will heal you, I should do that?
If you make a promise to somebody.
Okay.
If I tell you, or if I tell you one of my trusted friends to tell you this, obviously not if the enemy tells you that. We'll discuss it further, but we must be careful.
Okay. Cool. So the dragons are led out into the stables. That's where I was looking for. And as we're heading up into the throne, does anyone actually want to get presentable, or we're just going to all beat the shit?
No, we're just going in.
Walking right in.
Yeah.
Walking right in.
Yeah, I'll beat the shit.
Yep.
I'm walking in, but I got distracted by one of the nearby flower pots, and they're eating the flower.
Skyler is desperately trying to keep Demetrius on task and not desecrate the temple. No, Demetrius, no, this way.
You notice that Demetrius is getting increasingly irritated with Geiner. For now, he follows, but you feel that he's stomping his hoof, and you feel like you're pushing it close.
He's going to try to do an animal handling on him to see if he can calm the beast. Oh shit, where's my... one second, I'm gonna rearrange some things here. It's all messed up.
He's not that kind of dwarf.
Okay. Animal handling. Come on, that 20.
Is it bad?
I think. Demetrius, roll me a d20. Yeah, you can calm him down and handle him.
Come on now, Demetrius, come on. No need to desecrate the temple and anger the gods. Who's a good boy?
Who's a
We're
good
here
boy?
to get you an apple later.
And as y'all walk into the palace, you see there's a table kind of set up, and it has a bunch of cheesy potatoes on it.
But as they enter this place, Geiner is going to be desperately trying to brush dust and dirt off him and make himself look presentable, try and comb his beard with his fingers.
He shouldn't have taken his eyes off Demetrius, because now Demetrius is rushing to the table and digging his hands into the potatoes like his dirty hands.
No! And Geiner's
shoving
gonna
them in
rush
his mouth.
ahead to try and stop her, but he
Which
doesn't
gods
get
are
in
here?
time.
Oh my god! So as you walk in, you see that let's see, everyone except for Kyra is in there.
Do I see the oracle?
You do. You see the Oracle, Acastus, Gaius, and Gaius is wearing his boots again.
Is Pythor there?
Pythor's there.
Is he trying to eat the potatoes as well?
No, he was in a discussion, and
If he looks at the potatoes, I'm gonna give him the stink eye.
he kind of looks a little stressed out. Go ahead.
I will go over to the oracle and tell her, what all has happened, and I will ask her about this stranger we met. He seems kind of annoying, but he claims that he wants to help.
And
Is
she
he
looks.
part of the prophecy?
And she looks, and she whispers. She whispers. This is only to our Corbin. She whispers to Corbin. Is his name Geiner?
I thought it was Diner, but it could be Geiner.
What has he told you?
Only that he hates the Titans for some reason, and he wants to follow us.
Ask
And he seems to
him.
really like the five gods.
Ask him about Lutheria.
Okay.
But he is to be trusted.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have foreseen it.
You didn't foresee Gravik, did you?
And she, you see her kind of like shift her eyes and like kind of scratch her chin, and she turns a little red.
What? You did foresee it, and you said nothing?
Things had to be set in motion.
I'll shake my head and I'll say, all right, but there'll be a spanking later.
And she gets really red.
Is Queen Velis there?
Of course. And she is
I will walk over to her.
she is all mighty and beautiful looking.
I will walk over to her and I'm like eyeing her up, like I'm trying to like flirt with her non-verbally, and I begin like touching her hair and stuff.
Does Geiner, in his rush to try and keep Amitrius from doing stupid things, does he notice that he's in the presence of the gods?
Roll me a perception.
Okay.
You do not.
Okay, so Geiner's gonna immediately rush up to Amitrius to try and stop him, just thinking like he's messing with a noblewoman or someone of importance. Stop it! Stop touching people, Amitrius! Yeah!
And you hear a coming from the woman.
He's gonna look up, he's gonna like kind of like keep his head bowed down, like in apologies, not looking directly at her so he can't see her godly radiance. A million apologies, my ma'am. He suffered a blow to the head in the last battle. We're trying to figure out a way to restore him.
And Nico looks at Amitrius and he's like, I haven't. And he tells who are you talking to? The Oracle?
Valis.
Valis?
He's
like,
harassing. He's
I
sexually
haven't
harassing the queen.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't the spells to cure him yet. We all need ourselves a long rest.
And,
Geiner is going to reach up and try and steer Amitrius away from the noble lady that he thinks he's saving.
And you hear from behind you, another dwarf! Nico, you're collecting all of them now, aren't you?
Don't forget I was the first.
Geiner will turn to the voice. Yes, I am a dwarf.
And as you turn to the voice, you see that it is Vulcan.
And he's immediately just gonna let go of Amitrius and drop to one knee. Oh, sorry. I apologize, my lord. I had no idea.
Corbin will
quickly
call
goes
down from
around
the
the
oracle,
room.
being annoyed by the noise. What did I say about being quiet?
He'll look over at Corbin, then look around the room to see where exactly he is right now.
Noticing that you are in the throne room and you're in presence of 4 of the 5 gods.
And he'll place both his fists on the ground and bow his head to the floor. And just keep silent.
And
Better.
you hear a sigh. Get up.
And he just stays frozen.
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
Get up. We don't have the time for this.
All right, you may
Are
stand,
sure?
but be quiet.
He'll raise his head up slightly. I disrespected the gods.
So far, he's been the most noisy. In fact.
Yes, he is. And
I'll turn back to the oracle and I will say, we'll need to discuss later, like what needs to be done with Sidon arriving. And I think it's time for some clarity on our purpose.
what
Will you meet me later tonight before I rest?
should you rest now, or do you want? What should we discuss? You look kind of shitty as she looks at all of you.
Yes, we're definitely going to need a rest. Is there anyone that can possibly help our poor comrade Demetrius?
And she says...
His mind has been weakened, more so than normal.
His mind has been weakened. And the Oracle looks at him and... She says, well, he looks better to me.
And he's currently trying to impress Queen Valis by like flexing in front of her and like growling at her.
You see a Arcadia smirk when she hears what the Oracle says.
Yes, but we cannot defeat Sidon with him in this state.
And she says, well, I know Nicodemus can definitely do something. You know that's...
Then we'll have to rest.
That is fine.
I'm afraid
We're in a room full of level 20s and not one of them knows Great Restoration.
Not saying that they don't know restoration, I'm saying that they won't use it. I mean, Kyra literally brought you back from death, so of course they know greater restoration. Maybe.
All right. Then I'm going to. Can I pull Vulcan aside to have a private conversation?
Sure.
I'll do that, leaving the others to tend to poor Demetrius.
As long as we're not doing anything, Arcadia's going to go find a corner to rest in. We don't seem to be talking about anything, so she's going to leave.
Okay.
As soon as I see her do that, I'll take that opportunity to go to Vulcan so she doesn't see me.
Yeah, so if...
And I'll try to keep Nico from seeing me talk to him as well.
So if we want to, like, kind of... I mean, you guys can probably take a long rest before, or you can talk to them before. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Arcadia's
I would
going
probably
to...
try to talk and then take the long rest.
I would like to be able to talk to them, so I'll go take a long rest.
Arcadia's
stuff's
going to
not
work
for the
on
group.
Nyx. Because that battle was only like 10 minutes long.
Yeah, I know.
So it's still in the morning. So
Yeah.
it's not time for a long rest yet. So she is going to work on Nyx for the next 6 hours to restore her. Because we don't get a long rest yet, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so she's going to go find a corner and work on Nyx. And in fact, she'll probably she'll go to a corner of the palatial gardens, someplace outside. She doesn't like being inside.
Okay.
She'll take her leave.
Let's go find the horse's stall and put Demetrius in there for the time being.
Okay. I'm sure he would love being in there with all the food and all the horses.
Yeah, we'll just give them a bunch of mares in there to chase around for the day.
God, they all get pregnant.
Demetrius is going to kill you guys.
Yes.
That'll replace his.
They'll never remember that.
You won't remember this one. Where's the cell phone cameras when we need them? Alright, so...
I would pull Vulcan aside and,
Yep.
and discreetly show him the armor and see if he can tell me what it is, because it talks to me.
And he goes to, like, touch it, and the tentacles start to wrap around his arm, and he's like, holy shit, what is that?
That's what I'm asking you.
I don't deal in cursed items, but Jesus, the craftsmanship. Where did you get it from?
You killed that thing.
And it came from her?
Yes. It
Oh.
might even be her for all I know.
That's, as he's, like, looking it over, he's like, man, that's some gorgeous craftsmanship, but that's a cursed item if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I gathered that since it's talking bad things to me. Is there a way to destroy it?
Probably. We could always, I'm sure the salamander would know.
Well, you guys remember, even I know Arcadia's not there, I'm saying this out of character, but we remember going to the forge and destroying the cursed items that we found in Lutheria's barge by throwing it in the lava.
Hmm.
So do you want me to take this off your hands?
No, I don't know if I can trust you with it. It might hurt you. I'll hold on to it till we can get back to the forge.
And he just gives you a look like, Motherfucker, you kidding me? And he says, okay.
You can't even tell me what it is or what it does.
And he says, I tell you, don't put it on.
What happens if I put it on?
Well, usually with a cursed item, you become cursed.
And thank God I have a god to help me with these things. Never would have figured that out.
Wow, cheeky with Volgun.
And he just looks at you and he says,
Geiner hear this?
no.
Okay.
No, I'm discreetly now.
And he just looks at you and he's like, okay, I was making you some armor, wasn't I?
No, I was gonna give you these ingots to make me some adamantine armor. If you feel up to it.
Well, I don't know. I'm just a god. And he's like, well,
I don't know about helping you with this Sidon situation you seem to have.
it's like, that's on you then. If you don't want to, I don't think your oracle would highly appreciate that, but that's on you. That's up to you.
I'm
calling
gonna
the
have
bluff.
I'm gonna have some discussions with her. I think we need to discuss just what is going on with you guys.
Good point. None of them is helping Demetrius. Fuck him.
I understand though much better now that you had to take for the peace, but there are other
Sidon
things
would have long cured him.
that I still question. I think before we meet Sidon, we're going to have some reckoning.
Okay.
You can either show kindness to me now, or you can continue your belligerence.
What do you mean by show kindness to? You're insulting me, and I was just trying to be as
How
discreetly.
am I insulting you? I asked you about the armor. You didn't know anything about the armor. You're supposed to be the god of all armors.
I'm telling you that it's cursed. Put it on. Fuck it.
Anyway, you could not possibly finish this adamantine armor anyways by tomorrow, could you?
No.
I didn't think so. So we don't have to worry about that at this point anyway.
And he just
All right.
looks at you.
Well, I was just hoping you could tell me a little bit more about it, but alas, I guess not. Is there some way to safely store it?
Well, maybe a wizard who can detect these kind of things could help you out. But a place to store it, I can take it off your hands, but apparently I'm sus. But safely store it.
I'm not willing to part with such a powerful thing just yet.
Well, then how would you store it if you're not willing to part with it?
Well, I have it wrapped up. I can touch it without the tentacles touching me.
Okay, well, I guess you know how to store it then, yes.
I'll turn my back on him and I'll say, "Be careful, Vulcan. Be careful."
What the hell is Corbin doing?
I know, wow.
And Vulcan says, whenever you're feeling cheeky and you want to let out some anger, he says it in a very demeaning tone of voice.
I'll say, "Just remember, you might not be as strong after tomorrow."
And he will ignore you. He will ignore that.
I will go rest with the Oracle, and I'll tell her when the others are healed.
Ralph!
We need to talk.
Very well. How
I will
long?
lay down with my lovely pillow, and I will put the armor wrapped very tightly and safely where I can see it.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I think we could push a short rest at least, since we're not taking a long one. At least not yet. Okay. What is so? Arcadia's picks the Knicks. Nico or Corbin's with the Oracle. Demetrius is in the stables. What is Nico up to? It's like time of a couple hours of rest.
He's just healing himself and trying to get something to eat. This is a long battle, so he's tired, hungry, and he's just gonna bathe himself.
Nephilim
And,
Nephilim goes to follow you into the bathroom. Anyways,
there's some things a dwarf has to do on his own.
and
Just stay here and watch me armor and me things. How about that? Is that good?
okay. And Geiner, as they all kind of wander off into their respectives, and you're just left in this room with the gods and the king and Gaius. And
Geiner is going to stand up and continuously bow, but he never turns away from them as he walks backwards out of the room, just bowing as he does.
Very well. Okay.
Who's the first person he sees when he steps out of the room?
Some guards.
I got to meet the 5 gods. Well, 4, face to face. What an honor! And he's gonna turn his head towards the guards.
And they just look at you like you're crazy.
But Geiner doesn't care. He's just beaming, and he just turn around and just with an extra little spring in his step, walk to go find the others.
And you see that they're kind of all kind of spread out. So if you want to go an attendant says, "We have a room set up for you. A very lovely dwarf room, if you would like."
Well, that's amazing. Not only did I get to meet the gods, but I get to sleep in under the same roof as them. Have I died again? And I mean, yes. Yeah, let us go. Show me.
And she just looks at you like you're crazy. And, okay, come this way. And she'll take you into a room where you can take a nap.
Have you met the gods too, young lady?
Yes. Yes,
What
I
an
have.
honor.
Yes it is. As she doesn't look like she's just like whatever. It's just another day.
It's amazing. You must be so privileged. And he'll follow her.
Cool. You all take a little nap. Let's take a 10-minute break and come back at 1:30. So saucy. All right, stream. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Woo, that was a doozy. So if you go away, please come back, and we'll see you shortly. Jeez, oh Pete. Okay. You think we are back?
Yep.
Cool. Alright, so I think about 3 hours, 3 to maybe 4 hours have passed, and I think Corbin said he was looking for Geiner?
Yep.
Okay.
Whenever I wake up.
Yeah.
Just for Nix, is it 3 or 4 hours? Because I'll add that to my thing.
3 low, 4 high, 3.
Okay, 3 hours?
Yes.
Okay, so Corbin finds Geiner. He's in his room, like with his sitting on the floor with his legs crossed, looking to be in a meditative state.
I will see, you there.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, I don't believe I got your name.
I am Corbin, the Mighty.
Corbin, the Mighty. A fine, strong name. Did you give it to yourself?
I will stare at him until he is quiet.
He'll fall silent.
I'll say, the Oracle has imbued me with some of her power. And I will say, hold still, and I will grasp his forehead. And I will, pretend to go into some kind of trance. And then I will say, yes. And, I will try to deceive him into thinking I am reading his mind. And, well, let's see how that goes first. And I will say,
It works.
and I will say, so, you seem to be thinking of Lutheria. Tell me more about this.
Just another Titan that I grateful is dead. One of your great honors that your party was able to do.
I will just look at him very intimidatingly.
Well, if you're reading my mind, you should be able to know the answer to that.
I want to hear it.
Well, I have a past with her. That should be quite evident if you're in my mind.
Speak the words,
Um,
or you
I
will
don't
leave us.
understand why I have to speak them if you're reading my mind.
You disappoint me.
Uh, Very well, it's not like it should remain hidden for very long, anyways. I was slain once by Lutheria's scythe, and I just knew darkness for the longest time. And then there was a crack of lightning, and I woke up somewheres in this world, and I found my way to Mithros, where I took up a job as a bounty hunter.
So you were fighting Lutheria at one point?
At one point, my memories are disjointed. I can't remember entirely. I just
Hmm.
remember being stricken down and my burning hatred for the Titans.
But you don't know anything of this hatred other than you fought in Lutheria.
That's correct. Like I said, I did not come back entirely intact. My mind is a shattered thing.
Well, I know some of that troubles. I've had some troubles with that as well. I am, after all, 500 years old.
Yeah, well, you don't look a day over 80.
Very well. I guess I will try to convince the others to come with us, but we are going to have to do an oath. I'm sure the others will not stand for this to happen again.
Yes, I can see why, but yes, that's acceptable as long as it's nothing too degrading or confining.
I will look at him with an eyebrow up. Like, didn't you say you would take any oath?
Yes, I may have been over presumptuous. I did not take into account your party is a band of strange ones, I'll say that.
Prepare yourself, because there will be oaths required.
I understand.
uh,
we done yet? And he's gonna look up at his Corbin's hand still on his forehead.
And as you're doing this, the door busts open and in comes Demetrius.
Demetrius,
Demetrius.
Demetrius gives Gainer a passing glance, and he's got Estrella on his shoulder, and she's been fully healed. And he will look at Corbin. Who's this? Your friend?
Oh, I see. Estrella is looking mighty fine now. How are you feeling, Estrella? You cute little thing.
I'm good, thank you.
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear it.
Why are you
Demetrius.
addressing my dragon dwarf?
I had a short conversation with her. She is a very
I'm
cute dragon.
gonna squeeze his head until he's quiet.
Who is this dwarf? Why does he act like he knows or Estrella? Well, I blacked out during the fight and I don't remember anything.
Yes.
You took a rather nasty hit to the head.
I'm continuing to squeeze his head until he's quiet. I will look at Demetrius and I'll say, this is Diner. He joined us at the end of the battle, although he was not very helpful. But he's very eager to help us.
Yes, it was not for a
help
lack of
us.
trying.
The Oracle says that he can be trusted at least to a point. So,
What do you think?
I think we give him a shot, but he's going to need to take some O's.
I'll say, can he fight?
I have no idea. He can climb walls and he runs really fast. I know that.
He's gonna have to prove that he can fight before I'll allow him anywhere with us.
Okay, then. And he's going to hop up to his feet. Where should we spar then?
Calm down, dwarf.
Oh,
You'll get your chance.
okay. I thought you meant. Oh, my mistake.
I'll say, well, if Corbin and Oracle vouches for you and you can fight, I suppose I'll give you my blessing as well, as long as you prove that you're able and you're not annoying. And then he looks at him pointedly when saying annoying. I actually came here to talk to Corbin about something private.
I will release his head and I'll say, all right, Gainer, we shall see you later. I want everybody to meet in the Oracle's room.
With the gods again?
No, just with the Oracle and us.
Oh, that's still quite the honor. Meeting with the Oracle.
Yes, it is. And you will be quiet there and be respectful.
Oh, not a word for me. Not a single word.
Hold on, Corbin. There are some mighty secrets that we know that I'm not sure this dwarf is ready.
That is true.
should hear.
You might have to wait in the hallway for a while.
There are some things that the gods do not want us to reveal to anyone.
It's my room, though.
I'm talking about the Oracle's room, you boob.
Apologies.
Perhaps once you've sworn your
I will
oaths,
remove my
we will
hands
trust
from
you
his
with that
head and
information.
I think I'm getting stupider from this connection. I better stop.
I'll say once you've gathered the trust of the entire party and everyone has given you their blessing, you can. We may share that information with you, but right now that is that is a king. Well, I guess what would be an old word for state secret. I guess it's hidden information.
Oh, I see. I understand. I am but a stranger so far to you. I can't expect you to release all your secrets.
But there's one thing you must understand. You will not be able to sail with us on the Ultras unless you have the blessing of every single party member. If even one disagrees, you cannot join us. Do you understand?
I understand.
That means Arcadia especially. I'm sure you've already met her.
Oh, the fiery lassie. Yes, I did meet her.
Well,
she has a fiery spirit. I kind of like it.
You'll want to stop treating her like a woman. She doesn't like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an Amazon thing.
I
Good luck
see.
with her.
I thought they were proud warrior women. Okay.
Yes, well, calling her lassie is gonna piss her off.
It's not a I don't mean any disrespect by it.
So, what skills do you bring to a party?
Well, I am a tenant of the Drunken Fist.
The what?
I am a monk.
A monk. Oh, like the Arisians.
Yes.
You punch a lot.
I will point to the wooden table and I will say, strike it. Show me how much damage you can do to that.
Okay, but isn't this property of the gods? I don't want to destroy it.
They will get another one.
As long as you will take...
Corbin, isn't punching kinda your thing?
I want to see how
We
strong
kinda already
he
have
is.
a punching guy.
I will test my punches versus his.
Okay, very well, as long as you take full responsibility. And he'll walk over to the table, take a fighting stance, and punch it. Do you want to roll or just damage roll?
Just damage roll.
Just a damage roll.
And Amitrius will look over at Corbin and he will give a wink.
And he'll punch it 3 times in under 6 seconds. Oh, wrong thing.
And your second punch shatters the table.
Amitrius say, hey, what the hell? Oh, why is this guy destroying your property? What's going on, Corbin?
Wait, what do you say that you
What's he doing? What's he doing? Why is he suddenly destroying the room? Guards!
As Corbin also punches the remnants of the table.
I can't believe he destroyed the table twice. And then after a while, he will slap him on the shoulder. Say, I'm just shit with you.
Why would you do that? Why would you think?
'Cause it's
Why
funny.
would you make me think that
That's funny.
It's funny, right? I guess. Yes, I suppose it was kind of funny.
Well,
right.
can you leave now? I really
Well,
need to speak to Corbin.
Wait here until we send for you, and I'll leave the room and go out with Demetrius.
Hold on. I thought I'm making him leave the room and going with
Oh,
you.
okay. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Go outside in the hallway and wait.
Make sure no one disturbs us.
Should I find someone to clean up the remnants of the table?
No, just leave it that way.
Okay, and he's just
If
gonna
anyone
glance
asks,
down
we'll just tell him you did it.
at- What? And
And
he'll
then
look
Demetrius
at
closes the door.
it. As he closes the door, you see Geiner looking down at the splinters of the table.
And all of a sudden, Nico walks in. Ugh, what the hell did you do that for?
It was the Corbin. The Corbin one told me to do it. He wanted to test my strength.
That's Mr. Mighty to you.
And Nico looks at Corbin and goes, haha, you tricked him again, didn't you?
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll tell the gods that he's just gone insane and started destroying their precious tables.
No! What?
But really, I need to talk to Corbin, guys, for a moment. Can you give me a moment?
It's
And Nico
Again,
claps
my room.
Geiner on the shoulders. Welcome, fellow dwarf.
Yes, and he's going to give Nico one of a forearm handshake, grabbing his forearm.
All like,
Yes, it is. It's good to see another
like Hulk
dwarf.
Hogan. Hello, brother.
Brother. It's good to see another dwarf.
I'll usher them out the room so that they can speak in the hallway about being dwarves, and then
It is my
close the door.
room. And then Gardner's just kind of weakly trying to argue that it's his room.
As the
And
door
I
shuts, you
make
see
sure-
Corbin starting to go through your bags.
close and lock the door. And then he will walk up to Corbin and he'll say, "Find anything good in there?"
Do I see anything very interesting in his bags?
You don't.
Nah, it just looks like a bunch of robes and prayer beads and.
And I would just say I couldn't help but notice that your grandkid gave you a potion of dragon aging.
Oh yes. I was waiting for you to get better. You're quite yourself yesterday, and I will usher
It's not
over.
yesterday. It's not
Yesterday,
I will usher
over.
over.
This was like 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
Somehow
Oh, we went
you
right into
recovered.
battle. We went immediately into battle.
Yeah, but
So it
you only took
wear off.
a short rest. and he
And
can.
he
Yeah,
looks
so it's-
kind of strangely healthy as
Yeah,
well. Like,
yeah,
he's got
yeah.
more energy.
Exactly.
I would say it's about if the 3 hours have passed, we probably fought the battle. What, first thing in the morning around 8 o'clock or something?
Yeah, so it's not
So
even
it's probably
it's not even noon
not
yet.
even noon.
Yeah, it's like almost 12 or something. Yeah.
So I just trust this? Do I think this might not be Demetrius?
I mean, it's kind of sus. You're being cheeky with Vulcan, so maybe.
Hold on one moment. I have something that will definitely prove it. You feel obviously Demetrius' paladin aura. And it's like undeniable in effect.
I still say
That's
sus.
fair, right? That's like he's got like 2 auras going on as well.
That is fair, but I still say sus.
And Estrea's with him.
Well, Corbin will roll an insight check just to see if he thinks anything's strange.
Well, Demetrius, he seems to have a lot less wounds.
He
Estrella has been completely healed.
he appears to be himself, and Estrella looks perfect.
I mean, Corbin's completely healed too after a short rest, so...
Why are you giving me that look? You know that look. Yeah, I've seen you give that 1,000 people that look.
Well, I mean, you were in quite bad shape before. I just want to make sure that you were truly yourself.
Well, keep
I
this
feel
between us.
I feel your presence, but
I can explain it. Keep it between
Yep.
us. He will lower his voice so that the people outside the room can hear and say, actually, Queen Velis paid me a visit and offered her services to me as a healer.
oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I drank one of those stamina potions, so I'm feeling better than ever.
Yeah, I'll playfully tap him on the shoulder. I'm like,
Don't tell Nico though. You know what a gossip he
Yeah.
is.
yeah, you're definitely gonna need a long rest though.
Yeah, once Nico finds out, the entire ship knows.
And, how big is this room?
It is dwarf sized. It's a dwarf sized room.
I'm gonna set down little Estrella on top of the bed and near all the remaining unbroken furniture, and I'm gonna say, "Here, drink this."
Hold on.
And then I'm gonna feed it to her, and then I'm gonna step
Well,
back.
before you feed it to her, she kind of pops back and looks at Demetrius.
Say, hold on, I need to obviously talk to Estrella about it. You can't just feed it to her. I'll say, as you've noticed, as Aziz and Vengeance are a lot bigger than you, but they are still young dragons as well, and it is due to a god's magic aging them. But this potion can achieve the same effect. And I've seen how brave you are in battle last time. That you really went in and you really wanted to help, and so I wanted to offer you a chance to grow just as big as Vengeance and Aziz, and help me further on the quest. But the choice is, of course, entirely yours.
Then she kind of looks, and if that is what you want me to do,
No, I want it to be your choice. If you want to stay as a wormling longer, I will be okay with it. I will do my best to protect you, but as you've seen in the last battle, it's quite difficult.
but didn't Aziz and Vengeance go off for a while and then come back?
Yes, a few moments. Yes, they were gone a few moments, I believe.
But they said for them it was years.
Well, if you are uncertain about it, we will hold on to the potion and give you some time to think it over.
Well, if you want me to get bigger, and if I'm not as good as you want me to be, I can do that.
I think it would
Well-
be wise. With the dangers coming up, it'll at least make you much healthier.
Astrea, I want you to know that I'm very grateful to have you, and that you've always been good enough for me, and you are perfect to me as you are. But I'm just thinking about your own safety. You're not the type of dragon that just wants to stay back on the ship every time, and I want to be able to take you wherever. So, yes, I do want you. If you ask me, I do want you to take it, But I also want you to make that choice yourself. I want you to want it. So if you want, I can hold on to the potion until you are ready. Otherwise, you can take it.
And I will lean down and I'll whisper in her ear so Demetrius can't hear me very clearly, and I'll say, plus it'll you might be able to help him fly up and hit things, and so he doesn't have to like leap around uselessly on the ground. And I'll wink at her.
And she's just kind of... Can I think about it?
Of course.
Not too long though, because tomorrow we will have to face Sidon, and you cannot.
You can
come
think
to that
about it
place.
as long as you want, Astrea.
I'm saying, but she probably can't come to the fight tomorrow if she doesn't.
If that's what's needed, that's not a problem. I'll make sure that she is safe.
And she looks at Corbin and says, will you tell Demetrius that I will definitely think about this?
Certainly.
Hold on, she learned Common, right? When we left her at Vulcan, she's been speaking Common.
I was talking to her in Draconic.
Oh, you were talking in Draconic. Oh, sorry. All right, then I will.
I'll say she's a little nervous. Give her some time to think about it.
Of course, as long as she needs. And can I take the potion from the party sheet?
No, I'll hold on to it until it's needed.
All right.
It'll always be here. And I'll pull Demetrius aside and say, Demetrius, I think we should, you and I should make some new rules for the Dragonlords. If we're going to re-establish the Dragonlords, I want to do it correctly so we don't make the same mistakes.
It's good. I agree.
I think maybe instead of having one ruler of the Dragonlords, maybe you and I could do it together.
Yes, I will be willing to lead the Dragonlords with you. But one of the rules I will insist on is that all races are equal and can become Dragonlords.
Well, that would be obvious if we were letting you in. The old Dragonlords would never have done such a thing.
No, well, that's my point. If we can do it in a fair way to all the races, then I'm definitely on board with you.
All right. We will sit down later and come up with some rules for our new Dragonlords. And
agreed.
Then, hopefully, after I take care of that stupid king, we can...
When Sidon is dead and buried, and I've got Graphic's head on a pike, we'll find a nice tavern, and we'll make a new book of a book of code for the Dragonlords.
Well, that sounds like a good plan. I think we should all gather in the Oracle's room. I want to clarify our quest with her, and I want to discuss the five gods. I no longer feel the same about them as I once did. I'm not even sure if the Oracle intends us to help them out.
What do you mean?
I mean,
what's wrong with them?
What have they done since the time?
Well, Kyra has done a lot for us.
Yeah.
And Vulcan has forged all of our weapons and armor.
Yes, but they've also not been very kindly to us or very helpful. I know they couldn't do much because of the oath, but
yes,
they also don't seem to have been very nice to the people either.
I know how we can settle
his own daughter.
What if we get them to promise to help us when the oath of peace ends and they are free to act again? If we get their promises to help us and listen to us, then it should be square, right?
And I also think we need to decide whether they're going to help them keep their powers, if we can even do that.
Indeed. Well, I'm not sure if it's as simple as their powers practically vanishing. I think Sidon may have to take it back by force. Because remember that vision we had when we dreamt of the five gods being destroyed?
Yes.
That seemed to be like a prophecy of the future, like the Sidon will kill the five dragons if we don't stop him. So I think he's going to have to kill them to take his power back.
I'm sure he would kill them one way or the other. I'm not sure if the power is involved.
But if we can get their help in battle, that will really help us as well.
I don't think they'll be able to help us in the battle. That is for...
It has to be if the oath ends. If the oath ends, they are free to act.
True.
So let's get them to promise that at least. Like when you are free to act again, help us.
I think we may have a choice to make with the power.
But
Whether we take it or we
let's
give it
not
to them.
needlessly antagonize them unless they are extra unhelpful. Because Vulcan is still making my armor.
Mm.
And I intend to live through this war.
Very well, but I think we should all talk to the Oracle.
All right,
And
but
also,
not the dwarf, not yet.
And yes, other than Geiner, he is not ready yet. But then
He
also,
has to convince Arcadia to accept him.
Yes, and I think Arcadia will agree with this too. But I think we will need to take a new oath because we cannot afford any.
Make sure
any
that he
further.
cannot betray us.
Yes, we cannot afford any betrayals.
Indeed.
We made a mistake with Gravik.
So, did anything else happen whilst I was feebled? Anything important, maybe?
Alas, Demetrius, you acted very much like your lower self. And I'll look down at the horse body.
And Demetrius looks down as well, and he said, "Considering the way I woke up, I guess nothing else happened. Nothing important that I should know. No events that occurred."
I will describe the final moments of the fight and our trip to the... I'll basically give him the rundown on everything that happened so far. Was there anything particular you were looking for me to tell you about?
Which is just asking, like, his son being kidnapped, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. I would definitely bring that up. I said,
He
it
would.
appears that Gravik has taken your son. And there's a note.
Oh,
that
yeah, the
has.
kid. Oh, yeah. Damn, Gravik. Why? Why him? I know that I have strong blood in my veins, but this is a personal offense. I was going to leave them and have no further contact with them, but now I am honor-bound to save him.
Yes, Arcadia has a note that we could not read, so we'll probably need your help in deciphering that. You should probably get her and go to the Oracle as well.
Demetrius looks strangely proud of his comprehend languages spell. Yes, indeed. I've gotten quite proficient at that these days. Damn it. And Demetrius seems more upset that he's not rid of his son. And now has to go save him instead of just, saying goodbye. But I guess, all right, gather everyone. I will ask Arcadia for the note and tell her to beat us at the Oracle's place. And I will open the door and I will leave to find Arcadia.
I will go with him. If I see any guards in the hallway, I'll say, man, that diner makes a mess.
I guess Nico and Geiner are there as well.
You told me to punch the table.
I'll just shake my head.
You see, that's the thing with this crew. You want to join them, you're gonna have your balls busted constantly. Just get used to it.
He might like that,
Talking
though.
about busting balls, good luck with Arcadia, Geiner.
Yeah, she likes her balls busted constantly, too.
Yeah.
I've got the feeling she's really gonna hate you.
Yeah. Come, Nico. We must find Arcadia. Let's go find Arcadia.
I don't think that's fair. I am a
Indeed.
very likable dwarf.
Yeah, but guess what? Arcadia hates everyone.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sure I can win her over, though.
Well, she likes a good back rub every once in a while.
And a good pair of tits as well.
I can do the back rub, but I don't know about the second one.
What kind of drunk are you?
I'm a master of I'm a drunken master.
Is this yours? And he holds up the alchemy jug.
Yes, it is. I had to use it, and he'll graciously take it back.
Demetrius like holds it up out of his reach, and he say, "Use it for what?"
Well, to produce substances, liquids.
Why do I have it?
Because I needed to lure you away from the offerings that were at the temple.
And Demetrius says, "Fair enough," and he gives it back.
And he'll take it and place it on his side and tie it to his waist.
I didn't make a fool out of myself, did I?
How would you define make a fool of yourself?
You
In
hear
a number of ways.
you hear a guard snicker when you say that.
Fucking magic. I need
Yes,
to
you
I
did
need to
kind of
research
leave it-
something to stop magic affecting.
You did kind of leave a trail of your own feces on the way to the temple, and you did kind of take from the offerings.
Well, I always shit where I walk, so that's not much different. But
Okay, that's fair.
I
Then,
hope I'm not
you,
cursed.
then you did not make a fool of yourself.
Excellent.
The guard snicker again.
Would we find Arcadia at the temple?
As you are kind of walking out, heading towards the temple, you actually see her in the courtyard, intently working on her Nyx.
Okay. We'll approach her and say, Arcadia, good afternoon.
She just looks up and says, Demetrius.
And Geiner will approach and bow gracefully. Milady, Arcadia.
Hold on, Geiner.
Don't call me a lady and get the fuck out of my face.
Okay.
Let me explain his circumstances, and we just talks over Geiner, and he'll say he wishes to follow the party because, and the Oracle says we can trust him. But
She also said we could trust Gravik.
exactly, we agree on that sentiment. So I've said he needs to get the approval from each of us if he wants to travel with us, and Corbin and I are going to prepare an oath for him to take that should prevent any betrayals on his part. Lest he wishes to be cursed, of course.
Can he do anything other than run fast and climb up walls?
Exactly. I've also said that he needs to prove himself in battle. So I'm thinking we should arrange some sort of combat test for him.
Also, Demetrius needs to see that note, and I think we should all talk to the Oracle before we turn into the night.
Well, everyone except him. There will be some secrets there that he cannot know yet.
He goes and gets the note, and she says, it basically says, bring your friends, or he dies, and hail Lord Sidon.
Does it say where to bring them?
DM, does it say where to bring them?
No.
Typical Gravik.
Damn it. He's
Just like
turned
him.
into a villain. He kidnapped a child. How can anyone ever excuse that? When we next meet, we cannot spare him. And then Amitria seems to... I'll visit the centaur woman. What was her name again? I'll visit her
Nenvar?
later. Yeah.
Nenvar, his wife? Demetrius, alternate Demetrius's wife?
This is not my wife, but okay. I never
No, I
married
said
her.
alternate.
Yeah, I know, but and he'll say, "I'll see how she is," and I wanted to be rid of them, but now I have to save this kid.
Marital problems. I see. You should work on it, Demetrius.
Are you married, Geiner?
I don't believe so, but
Then how are you giving me advice on it?
it's best to work things out instead of letting things die and fade away.
And
I don't know the woman.
In the background, you hear Nephilim say, "Or you can get rid of her," but she says it like really quietly.
I tell you, I don't know the woman. It's complicated. Maybe you'll learn one day. The rest of us, are we ready to go to the Oracle?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Geiner, you stay and don't make any trouble. You can keep Nephili company.
Oh, okay. Which one is Nephili?
And he will
Nico
point at
points.
Nephili.
Oh, I see. Quite the striking lass. Nice to meet you. I am Geiner. And he's gonna reach out a hand.
And she goes to shake it and looks down at you and says, well, too bad I'm spoken for.
Wait, what did she say?
Too bad I'm spoken for.
And Nico hears it and slaps his forehead. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
We'll
fine.
be right back, Nephili.
That's fine. You're a little too tall for my taste, unfortunately, but you are quite striking. I will give you that.
Thank you. And she blushes a little.
And I guess the rest of them leave to the Oracle.
Okay. Back into Corbin's bedroom.
I shouldn't even be surprised she's here, should I?
Of course not.
Wait, are we all walking on the way? Arcadia would lean over and softly say to Nico, I said, I thought you were out of spells to heal Amitrius.
I am. I don't know where he got it. He didn't say. But he did go into the room and talk to Corbin. So
Talk to Corbin, you said?
Well, he couldn't talk before, so he must have been healed by then.
I will look at Arcadia and says, "It's okay. He's fine."
No, you don't hear her say this. She
No, I'm
quietly
sorry.
spoke to Nico.
Nico's just shaking his hand.
Corbin has no problems with him.
You don't know. I don't know.
You know, and he
Sure.
actually looks suspiciously healthy because he drank that potion of stamina, so he actually looks like he's like fresh.
Look at him. He's glowing practically.
She chalks it up to paladin magic. So we get to the Oracle.
Yeah, you get up to the Oracle of the room, and as you're heading up, some of the guards looks at Amitrius and snickers and says, "Bring out the flowers."
You gentlemen got a problem?
And they say as you're walking back, and then when you turn around and say that they're just staring straight ahead.
Then he will scoff and he will keep walking.
And then you get up to the Oracle's room.
Yeah, I will try to sleight of hand and make like a stream of flowers trail behind Demetrius.
Okay.
You gotta do sleight of hand, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico could actually do that.
Oh, that's very nice. That's a very nice sleight of hand.
So
Yeah, Nico
Demetrius is,
could use Druidcraft
Demetrius
to
is
do it.
unaware as a stream of illusionary flowers drop behind him.
That's just his farts. Nephili. Nephili doesn't give a fuck.
And Nephili's out in the courtyard watching Geiner, and she looks unimpressed.
So, Amitrius doesn't notice, and he walks up to the Oracle and say, Oracle, greetings. We have some things to discuss.
And she looks you up and down, and she kind of laughs a little bit and says, "We sure do."
He'll say, we've defeated the monster that Sidon sent to attack the city, and we're wondering what's next on the plan. What's the plan?
Well, as far as our scouts have shown us, there are 4 main ships that are going to hit our shores in the next day or next couple hours next morning. And then there's also forces coming from the north. So
From inland?
From inland, yes. So we're trying to split up and try to have defenses all in place. We have a feeling that they're going to attack us in waves.
Which one do you need us to fight? North or at the sea?
It is up to you. That is why we are waiting for you to be rested so we can discuss this.
You should send us to the most difficult battle. Do you have any scouts? They know what's coming?
From what we could see from the south, there's forces of all types, including some titans, which appears to be titans or evil-looking creatures. And then from the north, there appears to be giants.
Giants. All right. Can King Acastus send a dragon scout to see if he can spot maybe Sidon or a lieutenant of theirs? Leader.
Yes, the dragons are out now looking.
Okay. All right. And Corbin, you wish to ask her something as well?
Yes, I think so. It's just us in there now. Geiner's not in there.
Correct. Geiner's out in the courtyard with
So
Nephilim.
I would say, Oracle. We've learned much about this oath, and I have great concerns with the five gods. They don't seem to have done much since the time of the peace, and I'm not entirely certain how they broke away from their Dragonlords, even though the Dragonlords seem to have changed since I left them. Can you give us some guidance on what is to happen with the new peace?
What do you mean? Like, it just depends on if you prevail or not.
Oh. How will the five gods lose their powers? Must Sidon take it directly, or is it just happen?
From what I gather, that it will happen automatically. Like, once the oath ends, then the power is reverted back to Sidon.
So we would have to defeat him before that happens.
Hopefully, that is the goal.
How many hours left?
Like 18?
That will be extremely difficult.
17 to 18, yeah.
We started beginning with 22, I think.
Yeah.
And then
Oracle.
it's about 3 or 4 hours, so 18.
Oracle, we are low on magic. We are going to have to rest, and we then have to fight an invading force. How do you expect us to defeat Sidon
fucking
within 18
chair.
hours? We don't even know where he is.
What's the
We could
alternative?
try.
We don't have a weapon to kill him. We don't know his weaknesses. We don't know where he is, and then the force is bearing down on us. And once he gets all of his powers back, what will even the gods be able to do? Will they still be ancient dragons?
They will more than likely revert back to their dragon form and retain their dragon statistics.
But
this is all hypothetical. Like I honestly, this is where my power lacks. I see one way of you prevailing, the other way of you not prevailing.
is there not some way for you to find Sidon? I mean, Gravik found. If Gravik can do it, surely you can do something.
Well, Corbin has also seen Sidon.
I have.
I will look at Corbin.
Or was it no, it was Demetrius, sorry.
Demetrius.
That got
We've all
teleported to
seen
him.
them, yeah.
That got teleported to him.
Yeah, when you walked in the necropolis and you went into, I think it was Corbin's old,
Oh yeah, you got zapped
tomb.
pretty good.
You got zapped and you got transported to him.
Didn't that teleport us to his tower that we destroyed?
No, this is way back, like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, but
you got teleport. Yeah, you got teleported to his throne room.
yeah, to
Oh.
his tower that is now gone. So that way is off the table as well.
It was like I will say though, you don't know if it was destroyed. It disappeared.
True. I will say, Oracle, do you know if the Tower of Praxis is destroyed? And he will explain what we did with the star and such.
And she says, I can still feel some of its presence.
Ooh.
I'll say, you need to help me
Fucking
understand
chair.
the situation here. You need to give me something, because as far as I can see, the odds of us succeeding are 0.
Maybe you can convince him to forge a new oath of peace if you do not wish to engage him in battle.
But we
He
don't
has
know
made
how
an
to reach
offer,
him.
but it would doom all the other peoples, I think.
His terms are not acceptable. He's made Gravik an offer to turn us into the new 5 gods and rule with him as king of the gods. But we would just be pushing our problems onto our descendants. In 500 years, they would have to solve the problem. I would rather deal with it with us, but I don't see how we even have a chance to meet Sidon if he doesn't show himself willingly. Are you saying we should go back and touch that grave to get teleported to his tower?
Or perhaps destroy enough of his forces and he will come.
But we
Because
will be exhausted and wounded.
That is true.
Will the gods be able to use their power? I've seen
But-
Kyra do it before.
We also have our citizens here to help defend as well. They are not obviously not as great as you, but there are many. And we also have reports of the Amazons coming.
Yes. Well, we should definitely send some powerful forces into the one that we're not taking, like the Dragonlords and such. So I guess Mitchers
course.
can defend one side, and we have to take the other. All right.
Should we continue to trust the 5 gods?
I see.
How do you feel? How do you
don't-
feel about the 5 gods, Oracle?
I do not see why you should not trust them.
They just don't seem to have been very honorable since the peace was formed.
Hold on, Kyra has been honorable. I'll say that at least.
Well, some of them maybe.
How has Pythor and Vulcan and Valis not been honorable?
Pythar was going to sacrifice his daughter. He hasn't been very nice to Arcadia, and he allowed himself to get extremely out of shape. He even helped worship Sidon to some degree, although that might be part of the oath.
Well, sacrificing his daughter, Honora, might have put a stopper on things. I don't know. Or he was,
save the
he was
city.
trying to save the city. That's right. So sacrifice
I
one
mean-
to save the many.
Vulcan has a bit of a grumpy attitude, but he's always made us some here, even if it
Oh,
takes
he is.
long.
He is dwarf.
True. The only god, I suppose. Well, the one that I had a problem with was Valis Nakastis, but
What
the
exactly?
Queen
was
and I
your
have
vision-
resolved our differences.
What exactly was your vision for us, Oracle? Are we here? We are here only to fix the oath of peace, not necessarily to preserve the 5 gods.
That is correct.
And the reason for that is Sidon would destroy all the peoples, or just the non-magical peoples.
The non-humanoids.
The non-humanoids.
Yes.
The non-fey creatures.
Yeah, the non-phase. Like
The non-phase.
so like the humans would probably be just screwed. Probably maybe the dwarves, gnomes are kind of fey.
I think when from the player's guide, they said like humans, dwarves, gnomes, came, elves. I think those are considered non-fey. The fey creatures are considered like the nymphs,
Centaurs,
the centaurs, the Gigans.
The
So
goatlings.
Yeah, so probably it would kill everybody in the party except for Demetrius.
Well, we'd be okay, but all those races would die.
Yeah, but we being part of those races is
Well, no, I
would
mean,
be
if they made a
targets.
deal to make us gods, we'd be okay.
Oh, yes.
But all right, so obviously Sidon has to be stopped. And I guess I'll look at the others. So, like, if you guys still continue to trust the gods, then I guess I will go along with it for now. But
Well,
I have
they have
misgivings.
not given me a reason to doubt them. I mean, I do not like some of them, their attitudes, but they've at least done some things for us, some of them.
And
What was your problem with Valis, anyway?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering why she is with that nasty man Acastus, and why she allows him to mistreat her as he does.
But that's not her being. That's just a question of character judgment. Her. It's not like.
And Demetrius raises his eyebrows like he doesn't. Arcadia's point.
But
he
you
doesn't
did
get it.
But you did get her to come around to seeing your point.
Well, I mean, to Demetrius, there is no difference between a character thing he doesn't like or if they do their job well. To him, it's the same thing.
There are plenty of people who are paired with people they shouldn't be. Who are we to judge that?
I can judge what I like, and you will
I
be
don't think
pleased to
that's a
know,
reason to not like her, though.
I think you will be pleased to know, Arcadia, that I've seen the error of my ways regarding Queen Valis, and I think she's a fine queen now.
Yeah, she did. She came around to seeing your point of view.
Well, let's just say it was a mutual understanding that we reached.
You're still happy she's with Acastus, then, I guess.
Well, that is the king's problem, not mine. I'm not very afraid of a human competing.
So interesting how your opinion changed so quickly. Did it take about 20 seconds?
I'll say it was at least a good 10 minutes.
Well, now my opinion of Valis has dropped, but that's okay, because I don't really count that as her godly duties.
Wasn't your opinion of Valis shit anyway?
No.
No? Did her husband treat you like a piece of dirt?
That's her husband. That's not her.
But she's sitting there silently allowing it.
Perhaps plotting his death. I sit
Perhaps.
silently allowing a lot of stuff, and you don't know what I'm thinking.
Oh, I know what you're thinking pretty well, Arcadia. You make it pretty clear, even if you don't always use your words.
Well, then that's good. I was giving Valis the benefit of the doubt.
The oracle will say, and about Geiner?
No, I will step up and I'll tell the others. I will say, I was able to discover that apparently he was freed when we killed Lutheria, and he came back to life. He must have fought her at some point and died, and he came back.
How do you know this?
I got him to tell me it right before you came into the room there.
I see. Well, if he told you, it's okay. If he kept secrets from us, that would be...
Wow, he told you it must be the truth, too.
Yes,
just like Gravik.
I'm not naive, Arcadia. I already have a plan for that.
He did agree to take an oath, too, so we can make him take an oath to make sure that is true. I was fairly confident he was not lying.
My magic can force him to speak the truth, remember?
Are we supposed to bring him with us?
The Oracle has said that he seems trustworthy, correct?
He will be an asset. He will be an asset in your fight.
If
just like Gravik, and she looks right at the Oracle. She says, "Just like Gravik." You said the same thing about him.
Gravik said you're on the path to where you needed to be, and she does not. She does not look upset at all about what she just said either.
Gravik kidnapped a child.
And Arcadia
was that necessary also? 'Cause... 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 'C You carry
Arcadia
the
waits.
Corbin
responsibility
would
for
look at
that,
Arcadia
Oracle.
and said, Arcadia, you should craft an oath to prevent this from happening again. We made a mistake with Gravik. We should never have let him join the group without it.
Very well. And she pulls her whetstone out of her belt pouch and starts sharpening her compass.
We're not just going to kill someone that might help us in a fight because of Gravik. We're going to give him the chance to prove himself innocent with a zone of truth and an oath. I mean, this guy has nothing to do with Gravik. We can't blame him for what Gravik did to us. You have to remain fair and objective, Arcadia.
Which one of us broke the sky? I can't remember.
Gravik.
Was it Gravik? Oh.
Broke what?
He's the one who destroyed it.
Mm-hmm.
What? Broke what?
A Lutherius scythe.
Yes.
So let's give him a test, see if he can fight, and if he can fight, you can draft up an oath for him, Arcadia. And I will put the zone of truth under him, and we will interrogate him, and he will be forced to speak the truth. Is that acceptable to you?
You see she's distracted because she was thinking about if Gravik destroyed the scythe, and then that freed Geiner. Just like,
Right, we'll do that then.
I mean, we all helped kill Lutheria, and that seems to have put Geiner on this path, so...
When is this battle plan meeting with the gods and the king, Oracle?
It's already been going on.
Oh, well, let's go there fast then and discuss where we are going to be and where their forces are going to be.
Are you taking Geiner with you?
Yes, I guess we will take him with us. Are we allowed to tell him of any of the things we've learned? The oath?
Well, not until he takes an oath.
Like, if he takes an oath, are we allowed?
Well, he knows about the Oath of Peace.
He doesn't know...
He doesn't know it.
He doesn't know about the secret that the Gazo kept, of course.
Yes.
Well, if we give him an oath, I suppose we can freely tell him. We'll just make the oath part that he can't tell anyone else.
We'll draft something up.
But that won't break our oaths, will it?
No, that's an oath that he swears, not us.
No, but we said we wouldn't tell anybody.
But yeah, did you say you wouldn't tell anyone?
But did we swear an oath to that?
Nope.
I
didn't.
No, I didn't write down it in the oath, so...
I guess that's true. Corbin can't tell them. You guys can tell them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
but
you did, Corbin. Yeah, you went into a secret meeting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because that was the plan. Like, if you promise not to tell anybody, you get like some sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
And
the
you-
secret information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we can freely tell everyone.
So Corbin won't say, right.
Arcadia, can you put that in the oath?
What about him not telling?
Yeah, exactly. That not telling anyone our secrets and not betraying us. And if we're going to bring him into that meeting, we need him to. Seems like a type who wants to talk endlessly. I guess then Amitrius would go to the meeting and bring Geiner along, but tell him to be silent.
Oh, I can be very silent. You will see, I will be the most silent one in the room. Not a peep out of me.
Amitrius just gives him a flat look.
Yes, I can be very silent, not a word. Yes, that's me, Silent Geiner. I'll just sit in the corner drinking my ale. You know I can be silent, right, Amitrius? I don't say a word, ever.
Can't you listen to orders? We might have to fight off an invasion.
Oh, I can definitely follow orders.
If you can prove yourself against this invasion, we will allow you to take an oath and join the party officially.
Yes,
But-
of course I can handle myself in a fight, but one question.
Yeah.
What invasion?
Oh yeah. Sidon is coming to destroy Mitros, and there's a fleet on the way, as well as an
You just-
invasion of giants.
You see his like joyous expression just fade into like this foul, just hatred. Sidon! What are we waiting for? And he's gonna stomp ahead of
Hold on,
Demetrius.
you. I have a question for you.
What?
You were trapped in Lutheria's sight, weren't you? She
I
killed you.
see the word travels quickly among the group. Yes, that's my reckoning.
You'll
was
find that
trapped
we
in-
keep few secrets in this group. You'll have to get used to that.
I understand.
Did you encounter a big horse in there, or don't you remember?
My mind is fractured from the time I spent in there. A big horse. Engorgio, does you remember a big horse? Yes, a flaming horse. I could see it in the darkness occasionally. It would
Yes.
come and go, prancing around. But at least it was it was a nice sight. It broke up the monotony of the darkness.
That was my god, the divine stallion, the father
was
of the
he-
centaur race.
What was he doing trapped in the sight in the darkness with us then?
Lutherius flew him, I suppose I can say that much.
I see.
And he set me on a quest to free him. Somehow he managed to send in parts of his consciousness through the scythe and imbued me with his, I guess, divine essence. And that is how I became a paladin. It's his
see.
power that I use.
I see. Well, I hope that his strength has grown quite considerably since he has been freed, because we're going to need every ounce of it.
I would say so, since mine has grown as well. But interesting that destroying that scythe would set you free. It was a traitor who broke that weapon.
That's interesting. So he slew Lutheria, but then betrayed you.
Indeed, and I wonder, perhaps Sidon would be very interested to know who exactly killed his sister wife. Perhaps we can turn master against the betrayer.
That could be useful.
I actually
Perhaps
think it
I-
was Arcadia, but we'll just say it.
Very well. Then, about this meeting that we're supposed to go to. Prepare for this
you
invasion.
can come with us. Keep your mouth shut and
Of course, I will
follow
keep my
orders.
mouth shut. Not a word. Not a peep from these lips.
And then he would take him to the rest of the party to go to the meeting.
Oh, what a grand meeting hall.
I'll-
Griner says immediately
I'll-
as he walks in.
I want to hold back for just a second as the others leave, and I will look at the oracle and I'll say, "Do you wish me to kill your father?"
She thinks for a moment and then says, "It needs to be done."
Very well. For you, then. And I'll join the others.
Oh, Demetrius, that's Vulcan. Do you think Kira's here? She's my favorite.
And you see like a vein is like growing on Amitrius' head.
Do you see
and
the
it's, like,
chat?
pumping.
We need a plus
Yeah.
6 gag of silencing.
I just saw that. Great.
Remember what you said about the silence?
Oh, right. Not a word. But do you think Kira's here, though?
If you have to ask any questions, ask them to Arcadia.
Oh, okay. He's gonna look around for Arcadia.
That'll be funny.
And once he notices Arcadia, he's gonna like sidestep over to her. Do you think Kira's here?
She just ignores him.
And
His ultimate weakness being ignored.
then you hear Some of them look up. Okay, take a seat. We need to discuss on where, if you are helping us, and which, where you want to defend. We think that there are going to be 4 target points.
All right. Which of the target points are the most dangerous? Do you know?
From what our scouts say, we think that the northernmost points are going to be the least defended and hardest hit.
Then I guess we will be needed there.
Yes.
What things are at? What kind of enemies
giants.
would we face at each location?
From the north will be the giants and whatever they bring and their siege weapons, and then from the south will be the sea people, and we think that they have a horde of centaurs with them as well.
The giants, they look intimidating, but they go down easily.
Nico holds up his Titan's Bane sword. This could come in handy.
I might be able to convince some of the centaurs to join us, or at least stop fighting against us. Go that way.
And we also think that some of his lieutenants will also be joining the battle, one in each group.
I'd like to go speak to the big boss man again. Get maybe an item I have in mind that would help me in the fight.
We can do that after the meeting. No problem.
Okay.
I will ask him, is Gaius joining the battle?
Gaius nods. I will be there.
Say, Gaius, will you join me and your grandfather in the north?
If that is what you wish.
And I will look at Corbin.
Yes, it would be good.
And,
Just don't lose your
nods.
boots. And I'll
Say,
look at
all
him.
right. This party and Gainer, and as well as Gaius, we will handle the defense at the north. And I guess you can send the rest of the troops at the other 3 points.
What do the other 2 points have?
It's gonna be split, like with like different humanoids. Some they said there's centaurs, I think some minotaurs, goatlings.
Oh, it's just between north and south, so it's not east and west. I thought you said 4 points. I thought you were going to give us one for each of them.
Yeah, like that is what their scouts have said so far.
Okay, what's at the east and what's at the west?
They're coming from the south, into the city, right? And then you got the troops from the north coming down to the city. That is all we have. That's all the scouts have right now.
Okay. Thought you
North
said
and
4
south,
points.
and I think
Okay.
north was giants and south was centaurs and other troops.
Sea people, right? You said sea people?
Sea people.
Yeah, coming from the sea.
I never liked the sea people. They smell awful.
Yes,
Hey!
okay. You don't want
Watch
anything
your
to do
tongue!
with this, man.
Nico's
I
pissed.
apologize, brother.
Nico is pissed because he's got a fetish.
I apologize, brother. I did not realize.
If you
You
notice,
are
he
friends?
does have a squid on his shoulders. What the hell you think this is for? And he's got a puka necklace.
Apologies. You obviously I misspoke. You do not smell awful, so you are the exception to the rule.
Will the 5 gods be joining the battle?
We will assist as much as we possibly can, is what Valis will say.
Do you know the limits of what you can contribute? Like, what can we expect?
And she kind of looks at Gainer for a second, and then looks back over at you and kind of cocks an eyebrow.
And Beatrice will follow her gaze onto Gainer. And then back to her and say, very well.
We will assist as well as we can. And as she's looking at you, you see her blush a little bit.
Then I will be looking forward to your continued aid.
And Acasus will say, and I will send some of my dragons into this battle as well. Will your dragons fight?
Dimitri says, yes, I think they will.
Good. It's about time they do something.
And they've been instrumental in bringing down Sidon's tower.
That is unfair. The dragons did very well and gave all their effort.
He kind of snickers and looks at Estrella and says, right.
The one is small, but she is fierce, right, Estrella? And she's gonna like raise his fist up as like a sign of support for Estrella.
Amitrius raises his hand to silence Gainer, and he will look at the king and say, I see. I can look forward to your own contribution to the battlefield then, my king. I look forward to seeing you on the field personally.
As do I look forward to seeing you fight.
And you see Arcadia is snickers very quietly.
By the way, what happened? Why are you feeling so well all of a sudden? Last time I saw you, you were shitting everywhere and eating grass and hay and dirt and vomit, and you appear to be quite well.
And Amitrius
Arcadia says, I think divine intervention.
Nonsense! Centaurs are a mighty sturdy folk. He probably just walked it off.
Amitrius quickly adds, naturally, my great patron, the divine stallion, intervened and cured me of this ailment.
And he thinks for a second and seems to buy it. Well, hopefully it doesn't happen
Amitrius
again.
visibly exhale, and you say, very well, then we will be in defense of Mitros on the morrow, and he will give the assembled party a military salute, and he will turn to his party and say, does anyone else have something to discuss here?
Is Kira here by chance?
No, she's not.
Oh.
She's on the way, though. She's on the way in the Ultras.
I would very much
You better
like to
learn
meet
how to
her.
pronounce her name correctly, too. She might get pissed off at you.
Oh, that's not how it's pronounced.
No, it's
And when the Ultras arrives, you need to take care that it's our ship, and I don't want any mess on it.
Okay, I understand.
And Arcadia would say, yes, Nico is the captain.
And Amitrius, he will be offended and he will cough. But he won't say anything.
And Pythor says, well, I think you should probably get your rest, as some of you look like you are in definite need of it.
I think
Agreed.
we all are.
All right. Well, Amitrius leaves the room then, and he goes to. I guess he will buy some meat for Estrella, and then he will spend the rest of the day talking to her about the adventures and slowly trying to persuade her to drink the potion, but in a gentle and supportive way. And then have his long rest, I guess. Yeah.
I forgot I had myself muted. There we go. Anything else like important RP-wise before we rest?
Yeah, well, I think Nico wanted to go to Fisk, and so did Arcadia.
Yeah, I was gonna
Wants
go to
hunting.
Fisk. We don't have to do it today, but you know.
We can do Fisk really quick. I was just saying before we took a long rest, that's
Okay.
kind of where I wanted to
All right.
end. So yeah, we can go to Fisk.
And Arcadia would hunt if the land isn't too flooded.
If we're going to Fisk, then I'll join.
Okay.
Yep, same.
So,
We go to Fisk.
all right.
He says, "Ah, you're back."
Fisk,
Where?
you old bastard, I've got a surprise for you. You're gonna like this one.
You're better.
And, Oh, I'm better than better. And he pulls out a flask of Elysian water.
His eyes
And,
grow big.
And he will uncork it and let Fisk sniff it. And he says, "This is the divine drink of Elysian. It's the best I've ever tasted." Now, you like that, don't you? But he will give it to Fisk. He will close it and give it to Fisk and say, "What are you gonna do for me? Are you gonna be nice to me too?"
What do you mean be nice to you? We're partners, you son of a bitch.
And he will clap Fisk on the shoulder and give him the flask for free.
And he takes just a little sip, and you see him visibly exalted. He just takes a little sip of it and corks it and puts it in his between, he puts it lifts up his shirt and puts it in there.
You say, "Be nice. Tomorrow the city is being invaded. Give us a nice discount on the healing potions, would ya?"
Oh, what do you want?
And then he will turn to the party and let them do the shopping.
Well, first, I'd like to thank you for coming to help us in the fight. It really meant something. I didn't think you had it in you. I'm glad you did. And for that, I have something a little bit rare for you. Perhaps you could use these in your martinis. And Nico holds out his hand and opens it up, and there's 6 olives from the Hanging Garden.
Oh, don't spoil him too much. He's getting fat.
You're trying to spoil me.
So he hands over to Fists the 6 olives from, was that Regis, right?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
So he gives them to him for the coming to help.
Then you put that in the Elysian water, you have a great martini.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, godlike martini.
I'll put them all in there.
And he goes, "So, what exactly do you want?"
Well, do you have the gauntlets of ogre power?
Gauntlets of ogre power.
Aye.
You mean these? And he pulls out a set.
Oh, those are very good. I have a pair of my own. Very useful.
Oh, I need those very much.
And he looks and says, "Oh, by the way, before I forget, we had one of your friends. She brought me this." And he lets out a heavy ass sack and sets it in front of you. And as it sets on the ground, gold piles out. As this is your it was a swift delivery, and it's 10,000 gold for you.
Woo! It was right in my stash.
Yeah,
Oh, what's your friend's name, Nico?
Taylor. This is a very swift delivery.
Too much.
For the stream, outside, me and Nico made a bet on the football game last week, and I lost. So the bet was 10,000 gold. And Fisk says, "For you, for the olives, take it," and we'll toss you the gauntlets of power, of ogre power.
Thank you.
Well, do you have some kind of cloak that can increase my defense? I have plenty of gold.
Cloak of something kind of like something like this, and we'll reach into like his backside and pull out a very fine cloth embroidered with silver and gold threads.
I will inspect it, and what's this do?
Well, if you wear it, from what I said, what I've heard, it gives you a plus, a good little plus to your to getting hit and your saving if you have to make a spell cast on you.
Oh, I already have one of those, and I show him my ring.
Oh, very fancy.
You have something more powerful? I'm looking to replace my ring, actually.
Well, I have this kind of cloak, and he pulls out a cloak that's covered in pink, purple, and yellow flowers.
Oh, what's this do?
Well, if you wear it, we hear that it's harder to find you. As long as you're hiding in flowers.
Only in flowers, really? That's just a cloak with flowers on it. No. I'm looking magical.
Like what?
Let me use my inspiration.
And you recall perfectly what it is.
I once fought a man in the arena that was nearly and he wore a cloak, and whenever I would hit him, my axe would go through the image as if he wasn't there. He would be standing a few feet further away.
I know what you want, Demetrius. It's a displacer cloak.
Oh.
That must be it. Do we have one of those?
He thinks for a second. I do. 2,000.
You are muted if you are talking.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. He says, I do, but it would cost you 2,000.
And I will say I will give him my ring of protection. I will say, can I trade it for this?
1,000.
I'll give him the ring of protection and 1,000.
All right, let me throw that into the party sheets.
Mr. Fisk, I have a request. Do you happen to have some bracers of defense?
And Fisk looks around and, I hear someone talking, but all I hear is squeak, squeak, squeak.
He's gonna raise his hand up above the desk or the counter. Fisk, it's me, kinda.
Oh, the little weasel. Yeah, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for some bracers of defense. You have any?
Bracers of defense. Why do you need those? No one ever gets you anyways, because you're always running away.
He was talking a big game to me. He said to me that he was like a strong monk.
I'm not running. Fisk, what? Do you have them or not, Mr. Fisk?
Of course I have them, you son of a bitch. 2,500 gold for you.
You still owe me from the jobs that I've done for you. You never.
The jobs you've done for me that I had to go. I hired you to go defeat this bitch, and who defeats him? The woman.
That's not fair. She's a very capable woman, but still, you still owe me for that job. Even if it was only half done, you dragged me along when I could have been doing something else with my time.
Fine, halfway done, then 1,250 for you.
Well, fine. 1,250 is fair. Then he'll hand over the gold. And perhaps any potions. Do you have any? I run low on my reserve.
Do I have any potions? Who the fuck do you think I am? Of course I have potions. You stupid son of a bitch!
How much for superior then, you fat bastard?
Oh, damn, it's coming out.
Uh-oh.
And he stands up and his gut pushes everything out of the way. Superior for you, 4,000, bitch.
No, that is highway robbery. You will give me a decent deal, Mr. Fisk. I have been a loyal employee to you for, well, at least a year.
A year? You've been here for like a week.
I've been there for at least a few months, and I have been a very loyal associate for you.
And he looks at the party. What do you think? Should I give him a deal?
Yeah.
I don't know the guy.
I'm gonna go with high for yes. I guess so.
And he says, 2,000.
Fine, 2,000. I will take. Let me just. You said 1,250 for the braces of defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me a second.
I know we're like a little over time. We're just trying to, once we get through this and go to take our long rest, that's when we can really.
All right.
I've still got like 15 minutes, no problem.
All right.
Corbin's looking for his potions again.
And do we also want to sell things that are in the party sheet, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll buy 3 potions of superior healing.
All right, and he hands over 3.
Okay, and then he'll buy 3 potions of greater healing. So that's 2,000, 4,000, 6,000.
Oof, 100,000 gold should sure come in handy right about now.
Right.
All right, we'll get it back when we burn his playhouse to the ground.
I'm just storing them in the ultras for now, Corbin, because they are too big to bring along anyway.
What are?
But you can use it for the gods whenever. It's just that they don't get sold.
Yeah. Yeah. Take whatever is in party sheet. Take it so we can like kind of empty it out and whatever you're trying to sell.
She would ask Fisk if he has a +3 crossbow she can trade, or 2 in 4, and if he has a normal bag of holding that doesn't pink, just a fucking normal one.
and he looks at you and says, I know you asked me this last time, so I got one specially made just for you. And he pulls one out that's all black.
We're beasting it up, guys.
And he says, do you want this one?
He says, just a normal one, it's fine.
Obviously, don't sell the potion of aging.
No, don't sell the push aging. And he says, it tosses you a regular bag of holding.
Yeah, because aren't the regular bags of holding more like nature colored?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you notice that Ametris is wearing a pink one on it.
Yes, he is.
Right.
And Gravik is also wearing like a normal bag of holding. Or Geiner.
Gravik?
Geiner. It's okay.
Gravik and Arcadia immediately pulls out her freaking crossbow.
No, in my Saturday game, I have Sunny and he died, and now Cloudy is there, and they're both turtles.
Oh God, you're kidding!
No.
Sunny died?
No.
Sunny. Well, we don't know if he actually died. He's not in the party anymore. He got
Is
taken.
he the turtle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now his brother Cloudy is there.
Oh my God.
So I had
It's
to.
gonna be meatballs.
Yeah. So I had to keep. I kept calling him not Sunny last night because I kept forgetting Cloudy. Anyways, go ahead.
Don't forget the potion of aging.
Yeah, it's gone.
Healing. Push the aging is still in party sheet.
Is it?
Are those for me?
Oh, I moved it. Hold on, man.
And the scroll, the pact scroll.
I'll put them there, no problem.
She looks. She's looking for a +3 crossbow and reminds him that she paid him 10,000 for the +2.
And he's crossbow. And he says, "How soon do you need it?"
Sooner is better, considering we're about to go into this big battle. But when can you have it?
Well, how well do you want me to procure it? And gives you a wink. Basically, he's asking, do you want it to be legal or illegal?
She says, "I don't want any blood. I don't want any blood money involved."
No, but
It's important, Arcadia. Lives are at stake.
well, no blood money. I will do my best to get it here tomorrow. I will do my best, but I cannot promise anything.
Okay.
And, Mr. Fisk, do you have any... Well, obviously you have greater healing potions, but how much?
Speak. How much for the greater healing potions? For you, 500 each.
I'll take 3.
I think I already put them in the party sheet. Well, someone took them. I think it was you who took them, right? Oh.
Yeah, it was me. I didn't know that they were yours. I'll put them back.
Yeah, those are for Gravik. You son of a bitch.
Can I have that deal as well, Fisk? Or do I get a buddy discount?
And he winks at you and 100 each.
How many does he have?
He has 6 more.
I'll buy all 6.
Okay.
Oh, no.
What? Kind of just in there, kind of like stammering, like, what?
And he looks back at you and like gives you the what?
Nothing, Mr. Fisk. Apparently you two are very close.
That they are. Hey, Fisk, do you have any giant strength potions?
Do I have any giant strength potions? Here we go again. And he looks, and he will. Let's see here. And he'll pull out one. It's like kind of the vial is kind of reddish, and you definitely see a big ass toenail.
Oh, how much for that one? And Nico's eyes are wide.
He said, "Well, I've had this one for a while, and it's kind of expensive. 10,000.
10,000. Whew.
Well, it came from a fire giant, so it's
I know.
All right, and it's in party sheet.
Okay.
Actually, we have more items on the Ultras to sell. Can I send someone to go and get them?
You cannot. Oh, I mean you can, but the Ultras is already sailing here.
Sorry, I completely forgot.
Yeah, and
You're right.
and he's not going to buy anything from you because obviously you don't have them to buy or to sell.
I will say I'm looking for the potion of invulnerability again.
I only have one.
I will take it.
Here you go.
Arcadia would ask, well, how much for the bag of holding and how much for the that +3 with trading in the 2 that she paid 10,000 for.
Bag of holding is on the house, and the +3 says I will get back to you because it just depends on how hard it is to procure.
Okay.
Do you have maybe a less expensive potion of strength for me?
This bastard bought the other one already.
Oh, okay. I've put all the items in the party sheet that we want to sell. I've added a few magic ones.
Okay.
Arcadia, don't forget your bag of holding.
And what about the scroll?
Oh, I didn't see it in there. Let me see. Thank you.
I guess we're selling
I
that
got
now.
it. Thank you.
You're gonna sell this?
Oh no!
You're gonna
I
sell?
want
You're gonna sell that?
I'll take it.
Sell the
Oh yeah.
Sell Yo's a piece?
Hey, it could be worth a lot.
I mean, it probably could be, especially to a
Historical document.
especially to the right collector. Yeah, the right
What
right
if he
collector.
offers $1 million gold? Would we sell it?
Have you ever seen Star Wars Episode 1?
Yes.
Oh, not Episode 1. Episode not not Episode 1. Episode 7, when Rey comes up with BB-8 and the trader's like, "I'll give you all of this, all these portions." But all right, and yeah, he'll buy all that. Let's see, he wants that. He's not buying this. He'll buy that, and we'll do this, and we'll do this. The plate armor, so he'll do that for 25. All right, and he'll say, what?
I was thinking I was to make sure my plate armor +2 is in there too, right?
I'm going through it.
No. I switched it for my magic armor, and I'm selling.
Oh,
the magic
you
armor.
kept it. Gotcha. Okay.
And
I thought you like said I could borrow it.
Yeah. No, I don't want it.
Fisk says, anything else?
Do you have a potion of heroism?
I feel like I should ask for a potion as well. I don't know why.
Do you have a potion of enlargement?
And he looks at you. Can't you get large already?
I want to be extra large. We might face giants.
Oh, I know. A potion of flying. Do you have a potion of flying? Hell yes. Fuck
Corbin
that.
chuckles at that.
Potion of flying.
And actually, Arcadia might have asked about that as well.
Potions of flying. He says, I have one, and it's
I asked
12,000.
Well,
Wow,
Arcadia doesn't
12,000?
know.
That is an expensive potion.
12,000.
You mean
We
1,200,
know a
my
wizard.
friend?
I mean 12,000. And his voice, like, his voice is like normally high pitched. It gets like a little deeper.
Isn't it fucking easier to fly than for that kind of money? You could easily get a wizard to cast it.
Oh.
Ridiculous.
Find a wizard then. Oh wait, you don't have one anymore because he's a son of a bitch and left you.
Oh, he was never that kind of wizard anyway.
And you see that Amitrius, it's getting to Amitrius. Fisk, you son of a bitch. You know what? Fine. I might just find a wizard. We've still got until tomorrow.
Well, I know there is one old man wizard who might do it, but he's kind of ornery and always going on about doom.
Is he a gnome or is he a guy?
Oh, he's a gnome and walks around with a little foot staff, and he's always a son of a bitch. And if you don't watch out, he might hit you with that staff. God, that voice.
I guess I'll ask him. I'll ask him to cast it on me before the battle starts.
I hear he likes harems, but that's just what I hear.
What does he like?
Harems.
Harems?
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I know just the place. All right. Thanks for this information, Fisk. You made it a lot right. I have a plan.
Okay. He says, well, if there's nothing else, I'm late for my bath.
One last question. Where is he exactly at this moment?
Fuck, what do I know? Do I look like some goddamn scryer?
You look like an information broker, man. Ask your spy master or what have you.
Hey, Spy Master! Oh, Spy Master, where are you? I don't fucking know where he's at!
All right, Fisk, you're fucking with me. All right.
That voice is killing me.
I was thinking that.
That the whole time.
I guess it's long rest time. I will send you in a DM what Amitrius will do before we sleep.
Alright.
What he will do or who he will do.
Oh, God. Both, maybe?
Well,
maybe both?
Right.
For the sake of that spellcaster, hopefully it's what?
A large horse, centaur, and a gnome. Oh, God. Alright, anything else before nap time?
Nope, napping time.
Nope. Right. Cool. As you go to take your long rest.
Does he have a chime of opening? Sorry, I asked last time.
What?
Chime of opening.
I don't think so. Chime of opening.
Okay.
No, but I can try and procure it. I believe you asked me that last time, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I will try and find one.
And I'm sorry, another sending stone pair.
Sending stones. What is up with you with sending stones? I swear. And he will give it. He will say 150.
150, thank you. I'll take it out of the thing. 150.
And some party sheets, and that's where are we good?
What was the gnome's name again? I remember it being super ornery with the foot wizard. If you tell me, I'll know. Right again, it's on the tip of my...
Starts with an F.
Fargrim.
Fargrim. Yeah.
Fargrim.
What? Maybe if you say it 3 times, he appears. Oh, that's another voice. Because I got Fisk is a high voice, and Fargrim's like, what? Huh?
Exactly.
Cool. Yeah, I think that should be good.
All good here.
So as we take our long rest and you start to wake up, I will leave the table up if any of you wants to do it, or we could do it throughout the week, but you need to do the thing.
Ooh,
Leave it open. Please
I'm a
leave it
monk,
open.
so I should be able to do that quick.
I got
Yeah.
work to do, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. Thanksgiving week, I'm not 100% certain yet if I will be here next Sunday. I will let you know by probably Wednesday or Friday, or Wednesday or Thursday. Because we got a lot of shit going on this weekend.
Yeah, no doubt.
Alright.
Yeah, we have leveled. That's why I wanted to end it at that part instead of like, oh yeah, let's take a long rest and level up the next freaking session because anyways. Level 15. Oh shit.
Finally, a cleansing touch.
That was a hard fight. That was a hard fight.
Yeah.
That was a fun fight though. But yeah, we're done. Leave the table open. Feel free to level up. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate, and for those who do not, like the Canadians, get fucked.
Yeah, well, we already had a Thanksgiving. We know how to do it properly.
You have nothing to be thankful for. Anyways.
Yeah, you're right. Current day Canada hasn't had anything to be thankful for the last 6 years.
Anyways, thanks for hanging out, Strum. That was fun, and we'll see you. If we don't see you next Sunday, we'll see you the following Saturday, because my Saturday game is not running this week. So, anyways, cool. See you. Bye, Strum.
See ya. Have a good one, guys.
Damn Canadian.